You're watching the television, fella. Tracy has some great content, so keep watching. He'll show you stuff you never even knew existed for your television.
That's the Intellivision game, or
What?
KC? KC.
Television, fella. Take it away, Tracy.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Intellivision Show, episode 109. Sorry I'm late. I started off with a phone call. It's a good phone call. It took a little longer. And then I was listening to Pierre's stream. And then I realized, wait, I'm not playing on the Sprint. It's like right before I was going on, it's like I have to have the original console hooked back up. And it's been a while for that. I would say, I think since right before the Sprint came out, maybe that week, and I couldn't find it. Finally, I seen it over here buried. I'm freaking out going, oh no, what am I going to do now? So I get all that hooked up, trying to get everything going, pulling out every game for the year took a while. Couldn't find a few of those, and they're right in front of my face. But anyway, we're here. I think that's the latest I ever was, 5 or 6 minutes, something like that. But we are going to show you all of the 2025 Homebrew Games. The awards will be coming soon, and I wanted to give you guys, a lot of you guys haven't seen all the games, so I wanted to give you guys just a quick little snippet into every game, and I think I've got them in order that they came out. Now, I'm not doing the re-releases. I'm just doing the new games, and I think I have that list correct, but I could be wrong or off by one or two. We're also going to have all the news. We are going to have a mail call, which I have a decent amount of stuff down here. We have 107 channel members. I appreciate you all. Those that join and those that donate memberships. It's awesome to see that kind of support. The StreamYard and the other stuff's quite expensive, so it's nice. Like all that money stays in there, and we'll do like pay for StreamYard, whatever's left. We'll do giveaways. So I really do appreciate all the support. Where do we have? You can find me on Facebook, AtariAge, Instagram, Discord, my email, and all the links to the social media. They are in the description of every video, so you can reach out to me. I love to hear from you guys. And see. All right, let's welcome everyone in the chat. We're gonna do it quick because we gotta play a lot of games today. Tofu was here first, and it stayed. So it's under a 24-hour wipe of messages. I really wish I could. I need to figure out why that happens. I know it's YouTube because it does it in Restream as well as StreamYard. And I haven't ever went and looked. Does it actually remove them from YouTube as well? Benvril is here second. What's going on, Benvril? Metal Torso. Kurt Bradshaw. Pierre's here right after he ended his stream. If you haven't subscribed, is it Diamax Retro Gamer? That is Pierre's new gaming channel. He streams before me on Mondays. It's Intellivision, does a little bit of the news chats and plays games. And then on Tuesday, he does different consoles. Michael Doherty, there needs to be an option on the poll for too many. Well, that would be the last option, sir. That number and plus. Because, yeah, I'm on that one as well, but I'm just curious. And at first I had 0 to 5, 6 to 10. I'm like, wait a minute. I think I kind of want 0 by itself just to see the number of people that haven't purchased any of the last year's games. And the poll, guys, is just for all the games in 2025. Not that you purchased them in 2025, but the games that were actually released last year. We'll be here on the treadmill. That's what I need to do. I would be in great shape. If I was on the treadmill every time I watch YouTube, I'd be a marathon runner. Off-Grid Arcade, what's going on, sir? Good to see you. Retro Gamer Eric, this is as good a time as any. So this last week, I met up with Eric. He's out of state from me, and he messaged me saying, hey, I think I can. I told him if you're ever in the area, let's meet up or something. And he says, hey, I'm here. I think I can go out, do drinks, dinner, whatever. My wife works that day, so I had the kids. So we went out to Texas Roadhouse. We had dinner and hung out a little bit. It was good to meet him in person after talking to him for several years. So that is Retro Gamer Eric. It's good to see you, sir. I really appreciate the message, and I'm glad it worked out that we got to go have dinner. Let me remove that so I don't click on it again, and I can see all these other pictures that are queued up. What's going on, Dale? How far? I'm not too far back. Should be able to catch up here. Pine Soul, what's going on? Star Paddler. Regarding the poll, some of us, me included, only currently have access to play ROMs. That being said, I did buy a CIB last year, Montezuma's Revenge. Yeah, that was a good one, as I was planning to get an Intellivision. I have both. I know a lot of people with the Sprint. They are doing the ROMs only. It's good to see so many people playing Intellivision, regardless of the method. A lot of games are available in ROM format, and maybe I should have included. I have purchased 2025 ROMs. I didn't even think about that. I was more curious about the complete in box on this one, but if I do another poll, which I plan on doing one with Facebook and you know, have a broader range, I'm going to add 2025 ROM packages as a separate. I've only purchased, like maybe another line says, I've only purchased 2025 ROM versions of the game, something like that. I'll figure it out. I think I said hello to Off Grid Arcade, but just in case, what's going on, Bart? I was on hanging out with Poe and Off Grid last night. That was a lot of fun. Hung out. We pretty much went as long as what I try to do my show, about 2.5 hours. Then afterwards, we talked for a long time after that, after the show ended. And then I went down and reheated dinner. And then I went outside. It was getting dark already at that point. I think it was 7 something. And then I proceeded to use the weed eater. I live out in the country, and it's, you know, it's a couple acres. And I mean, not that I did the whole thing, but I went all the way around as far as I could till I couldn't see. And I was done by the end of the day. It was a long day. Everyone's saying hello to everyone. Try not to miss anyone here. I do not like to miss anyone. Off Grid, play a 3-minute intro, Casey. Gives you that extra time to arrive. Oh, I was sitting right here. You can see some of it over here. There's a huge pile over here. And then finding the console is just one, like, you know how like one thing makes you a little bit later, but it's all right. But like everything did it to me today. Everything. I was getting visitors up here, you know, AKA the family, you know, couldn't find the console, finding all the games back here took a little bit, and they're in alphabetical order. There's just a lot of them. 8 means 8. Well, since it's only 5:14, I've got a little bit of time, Torso. What's going on, Tim? Oh, it's warm today. What is it? It's in the low 80s here, which is pretty warm. And in my room, it's 85. I had the window open, but when I go live, I shut it. It actually went a few degrees warmer just from closing that window. If I turn on the AC when it's like this, because it's not anywhere near this temperature downstairs, they'll be pissed off. It's okay, Casey. I'm not going anywhere. It's now 20 degrees here in Buffalo, New York. It was 61 when I woke up this morning. That is nuts. Talk about a drastic change. Torque! What's going on, Torque? Good to see you. Woo! 55 people in here right now. That is awesome. I appreciate you all. Did you buy 2 of Rev CIB sticks? As that is the best of both worlds. I have, so far, there are 7 of them. Oh, wait, 6 of them. Sorry, I have a duplicate. There are 6. And I have one. I've started a pile. When I reach 2,000 subs, we're going to do a good, nice giveaway. And that's one of the things that is already in that pile. I have complete in box homebrew. I have the digital physical. That's what I call them. And as long as I can get a hold of one at the time, I'm going to also give away a Sprint console. We're going to go big for 2,000. Everyone's still saying hello to everyone. What's going on, Rick? Man, I was running late last minute, and I could not find that link. And I know I have it in other notes. I'm going to try to find it. I hope I can. Like I said, everything was against me today. Everything made me take a little longer. Star Paddler, still building my metadata, so holding back a bit on purchasing until I got what I have organized. Yeah, that I give a little bit of time whenever I get it on mine, and I have other people's builds. I have everything done. I have all the stuff purchased. I just got to keep up on it, and I'm doing mine slowly but surely. But I want one build that's all mine. Like, I don't even use like Sprint Game Manager on my build. I'm using Photoshop, doing everything by hand. I want one full build. I mean, I am using the Sprint Game Manager for other parts, and I do love it. It is great. But I want one build where I just did it all from scratch on my own. Wow, I'm earlier than Casey. That never. I'm not. I hate being late. I get stressed out if I'm not like early. But every day I get, because the weekends are so busy working, family stuff, and being Monday. Then I get up early, go to work. You know, I spend the little bit of time I get up here to get the show ready, the links and that kind of stuff, and then actually getting the show ready, opening all the links, and, you know, getting everything set up here. I do when I get home. I get home about 3:30, and it's almost 5:30 now. It's 5:17, so it doesn't leave a lot. It sounds like a lot of time, but it's really not. 65 this morning. It's under 30 now. Those are drastic changes. We usually don't see that kind of change here. Operation Shutdown. What's going on? Oh, the Hoff's here. What's going on? TV's Hasselhoff. He's been a regular again. It's good to see. Good to see, sir. Megantron. Welcome, Megan. Super Mike.
Hi, I'm Mike from Mike's Gaming Gala, and this is all Casey's fault.
Oh, yeah, baby. Now I'm all, whoo. I forgot what I was doing. Speaking of that, my watch just goes off. I'm like, I think in all the stuff, my phone will go off 24/7. So I silence it. And that's one thing I didn't do. I don't even know how a video started playing. I didn't even click anything. Howdy, Mitch's Gaming Galaxy. You have like 50 Intellivision consoles. Well, not all of them are upgraded, sir. And all this equipment to get them into the computer and making it look so nice. I do have more than one, but the one I always use, I was looking for. The other ones are all boxed up, and I'll tell you guys in a second what's going on with the game room. But I think I've shown a few people what it looks like right now, but I'll show it publicly soon before it's done. Just not quite yet. It's getting there, and man, it's looking good. I see the light at the end of the tunnel, and I'm excited about it. Not as excited as seeing Michelle, but pretty damn close. Good evening, sir. S. Ramirez. What's up, Stick Boy? You know, every time I see that name, it's almost like a little brother. And when he was young, he was super thin, and everyone called him Stick Boy. And when he took karate, his older brother said he was in Stick Fu. I mean, Stick Boy was the thing. Every time I see that name, it always makes me laugh. I sent him a screenshot the first time I saw that name and said, look who was in there. Trichome. How far am I? Oh my gosh, I am behind. You guys came in with a vengeance. I'm going to skip through, guys. I'm not going to skip saying hello to anyone, but we got to get going because we have a ton of games to play, and we have news, and we have mail call. Mostly everyone's saying hello to everyone. Mike says I'll be lurking and working. Definitely, I know how that is. Darth Swede, what's going on, sir? Good to see you. Eric says it was great meeting up last week. Next time we do it, TJ Ferreira, you know, our favorite retro computer bastard, he lives a couple hours from me. So I told Eric next time he's in the area, I'll drive a long ways if they both drive a little ways, and we can all meet up and have dinner together if it works out. What's going on, Keith? Crash 07. Camo Ducky, what's going on, Steven? And Renee. Stock Jock. Good evening, Intellivision Gamer and chat. I got my extra order of 2 more sprints. Well, I have something to say about that here in a little bit. Next week's poll, what I miss? Or are you going to tell me? I bought the ROM for Montezuma's Revenge, even though I don't have a sprint. You need a sprint, sir. It's like streaming the retro stuff. The sprint is hot, and it's so nice to stream and have everything on there and the artwork and the files. And I love it. I mean, I love original consoles, don't get me wrong, and all the other hardware, but I do love that sprint console. And it just keeps getting better, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. And we now are seeing the USB adapters. I have tried. I've been waiting on Chuck to do that video. He's more sponsored by OG Hugo, and I don't want to steal any thunder on that. So as soon as he gets his done, I'll show more. But I have played several controllers and arcade sticks from a lot of different builders, and they've all worked great. So rest assured, that thing's pretty good. I know we're going to see a few other adapters. Oh, don't worry, Tofu. That's coming. And if you're wondering what he's talking about, this is one that I got from my wife a little bit after she got her augmentation. And we need to get one like this, a Michelle. It has to be done. I have an idea for a shirt, not Michelle related, just other things, some comedy. You got to get some comedy in there. Oh my gosh. I can't. I'm trying to keep up, and it just keeps going. Animo Keith, Dark Sweet, Tracom. I think I said hello to you too, Poe, but I've seen you so much lately and been on your show. If I haven't, hello, Mr. Poe Style. It was great being on the show, just hanging out. I told him, man, it was nice. No agendas, no all these things to talk about. Just show up. There's a funny story there too, real quick. And just chat and hang out. It was a nice change of pace for me because I'm usually all these things to do and say and go over. And I just had to click on there and hang out. So I worked. We had a family event. I had an alarm set, to get, and there was all these things going. I was helping my daughter do something. And all of a sudden I go, oh, cool. Poe and Bart are on. It's like, I'll turn that on while I'm doing this. And it was like 5 minutes after they were starting a little late. And then it took about 3-4 seconds, and I go, oh no, I'm supposed to be on there. And I was all the way on the other end of the house, and I ran through the house, ran through the living room, ran up the stairs, came in, and then come all the way back across it. It's a total big old zigzag back and forth, and then around all the shelves, and then over here, turned it all on, and made it just a little bit late, but I couldn't believe that I forgot. But we made it work. They happened to be a little bit late. I thought it was because of me, but yeah, that was fun hanging out. DMX Retro Gamer. Now he's not Pierre. He is his own channel now. Pretty soon you're going to be like me, and you're going to be everywhere as this channel. You won't get on your personal that much. 90, not 99. I'll figure one day I'll get a sprint. One day. It really is a must-have. What's a Mantis? The Mantis has been stealing all the sprint consoles, and you better be careful because he paid me a visit a while back, and he took most of mine. I'm getting them back, but my most recent CIB was Duck Hunter and the Intv. Love playing it with my NES zappers and looking forward to next game in the Lycan series. Yeah, there's several in the works. I'm hoping to be talking about some more of them soon. I was in the early test phases of Duck Hunter as well as the Intv. And man, it started out great and it just kept getting better. It's really cool. Pretty soon I'll have a CRT TV up here, and I'll be able to do some. It'll be different because I'll have to have a camera pointing at it. But I'm looking forward to trying that out and showing it off a little bit more. Oh, Benville needs one too. Yeah, he puts them out and they're gone. He puts them out and they're gone. He put a ton of homebrews. And now I don't know if you guys know, you have to watch IntellivisionRevolution.com. You also have to watch Cyber Carolina eBay store. He's putting stuff on both. So if you want to watch, you gotta check both. I will, if they ever go to like $50, like the 7800 did for whatever reason, like at the end of it. Right now they're hot as can be. They're not going anywhere for a while, but if that ever happens, I promise you, I will buy a pallet of those suckers and they will sit there. I'll never run out as long as I live. Yes, he is. That's also a video we'll talk about in a bit. I added to the playlist of cool videos to watch. Casey, the boob mouse pad on your shelf is distracting. Can you guys? Oh, you guys can see it right there. I should hang it up in the back like this way. Well, Corey was trying to kill DJC with pizza on Saturday. Don't forget shots. That $10 deal was awesome. I just kept spacing them out between my own and everyone else's, and you could see his eyes just get all glossy, and you could tell he was feeling it. I'm not Mantis, just ask Mrs. Stockjock. She was like, hey, what are the buy? Oh, the buys from Atari showing up on the credit card statement. That'll do it. What is this? Salvatore, it's a little lonely in the retro gamer chat. I guess people prefer Corey. Yeah, that might be. I don't know how to merge them. I read them, but there won't be everyone over there. What's with the boobs behind you on the... that is my wife. I happen to see an ad for like the funny mouse pad, put your own picture. And I get shirt ads and coffee mugs. And it was right after she had her breast augmentation. So I'm like, oh, that's funny. I didn't tell her about it. I said, here, open this. And I recorded it, of course. The look on her face was great. Same here. Spoke build. I'm even copying manuals into a standard format size. Everything takes time. Edge, what's going on? Edge of Eden, good to see you. Yeah, Rick won a sprint from Crash 7. That was awesome. We had the raffle that went to support someone fighting cancer. There was 2 sprints this time, and Rick got one, which is his first console. Michelle needs to shave her chest. Pornhub alert. Ooh, DJC Game Studios. It's only 19 Fahrenheit here. Spring is in the air. Oh my gosh. That is freezing cold, sir. Michelle's clip just broke my screen. Guppyzar, what's going on, sir? Good to see you. I don't even know how to say it. Kunmeng. I visited DJC several times, but never your channel. High time to check your channel out. I appreciate that. Chuck and I we both focus mainly on Intellivision. Here, that's all I do. I am an all-gen gamer, VR, PC gamer, gen from the first, or actually the second, really, all the way to current gen stuff. But on YouTube and probably 95+% of my time, it's all Gen 2, mostly Intellivision. I do Atari, Odyssey 2, NES. I like TurboGrafx 16. There's a lot of stuff I like. Those are the ones I mainly focus on. But here on YouTube, it is all Intellivision. I figured I might as well just pick one thing. I'm a huge collector, one of the largest in the world. And I figured, you know what? Why not do a YouTube channel? And I got started being on Chuck, Papa Pete, Go Game Go. Hopefully I'm not missing anyone. Started being a regular on Astro Smash Mondays and said, all right, let's make the move. Let's do our own. Geekstorian. Hey, all popping in to lurk and drop a like. I appreciate you, sir. Google of doozies. Getting my sprint today from Atari. I heard these new units have improved controller discs. Looking for some reliable websites for some ROM purchases. There are a lot. IntellivisionRevolution.com, IntellivisionCollector.com, Electronite. Oh boy, I'm trying to think of on the fly. Intellivision.us has a ton of great free ones, and a few of the latest ones you can purchase games. That'll get you started for sure. Dark Underdog. Brian F. Good to see you. If you didn't see Galaxian, Time Pilot, and Deep Zone are all available from the developer Art Track. Available from what? Intellivision? Mike is usually lurking and jerking. Wait, let me read that again. Mike is usually lurking and jerking. If Mike's lurking, I bet he can't tell who said that without looking. Oh, man. Am I almost caught up? Oh, my gosh. I am not. I'm going to be... Crispy, what's going on? I got my OG Hugo USB controller adapter today. I opened it, and then my power went out in the snowstorm. Oh, my gosh. I live in the country, as most of you know, so our power, not like in town, staying on all the time pretty much. It goes off every once in a while. Someone will hit a pole. Some weird thing happens. It happens a little more out here than in town, and I really hate it when it happens. IR Geek! Yeah, those are some big wrist rests. They're quite comfy too. Dirty pillows, nice wrist rest. It's kind of like it does it all. Corey the Pirate. Maybe we can do a shirt that's Corey the Pirate and Mike the Butt Pirate, because that would be like, you can't have one without the other. Now he's really going to be in chat again if he's listening. I'm not the Butt Pirate, you are. Yes, sir. I'll definitely do it again when it works out. It's like this week here. I was on Sunday, and then my show today, and then tomorrow, I'll talk about it later, but tomorrow I'll be on Retro Bliss and Mike's Gaming Gala talking about our favorite Intellivision homebrews all time. 3 days in a row. At least tomorrow will be the much shorter version of all the other the different days I've been on. And I also need to record some gameplay videos. My gosh, I can't find time to do those. Life getting in the way of making videos. Yeah, although there was a part of it, we're talking about OpCode. I don't know if he didn't see my email, or if I know I see all the time, hey, I'm not getting a response to emails. He says they're so busy they can't reply. But Mike kind of talked to him about it. If you've already kind of sold all the physical you're going to sell, it makes no sense. Like, let's sell them. I'm lucky enough to have those ROMs because I was a promoter, but it'd be nice if everyone could get them and have them on their sprint. I offered to do all the work, make all the sprint files. He just has to be willing to sell them. So if anyone asks him, say Intellivision Gamer emailed you, he will do all the work for you. You just have to say, okay, let's do it. I would love for everyone to have these games. Didn't sell enough. They're all great games. Search OpCode Intellivision Games and you'll find the link. You can still buy them. They're not original Intellivision type packaging, but it is really good packaging. The boxes and everything he does is great. The games themselves are great. No sprint here yet either. Perhaps a reward for myself after final radiation treatment. Man, I hope that goes good for you. I haven't been there with that type of stuff. I did have, I forget how to say, squamous cell carcinoma, and I had 3 surgeries. Part of my lip right here is sunk down. It's not always easy to tell. I had family members pass from cancer. It's like, cancer sucks, man. Wishing you the best. Yeah, I did get that, but it sounds like we definitely are not getting physical anymore. And, I talk about that because a lot of us, we're a small community. Some people want the box to look like an Intellivision box, for one. 2 of the games were mostly unknown. One was a game we already have, and it just has better music, which is cool. The packaging is better than a standard box, but, there was a lot of things that kind of went against them for a smaller community. But I still think the games should have sold better than they apparently did, because I love all 3 of them, and I think they're great. Dale says, I had a great time on Saturday, and I believe, Casey, I got one of your free memberships. That's awesome. I've been lucky, man. We've had up to close to 200 members. People just keep donating members. And one of these days coming up soon as I have time to breathe, we'll be doing some members-only live streams, just hanging out and playing some games and chatting about whatever you guys want. And private member chats, pretty much anything goes. I don't think you have to worry about too much. Okay, Collier, what's going on? My gosh, I cannot catch up. Yes, I have that too, and we'll definitely be checking it out today because that was considered a 2025 game. I don't know if they considered it for that in the awards. I'm trying to think if I saw that because the packaging on that's pretty darn nice. I really like it. Bears fan Goomba. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to get through. It's great having so many people in chat, but it's hard to get through it all. We're getting close. We're getting close. Willing to sell and get the licenses for ROMs. The OpCode. That would be awesome. Phil, you missed Michelle was on. She had a little clip. I missed a whole lot of hellos and chatting about little things here and there. Good to see you, sir. Told everyone I'm going to be a guest on your podcast tomorrow talking about our favorite Intellivision homebrew games, top 5 all time, whatever you're calling it. Everyone's saying hello to Phil, and we are caught up. All right. So let's get started here. Channel update. My gosh, 38 minutes in. Say hello to everybody and do the little intro. I made a new playlist on my channel. It's right now it's just called Where I Am a Guest. And I went through, I have quite a few videos. If anyone ever wants to see the channels that I have been on, I figured why not? And then when I'm on, I'm not a guest on a lot of channels very often, but when it happens, I will add it to the playlist if anyone cares to watch those and check out the other channels. I'm going to be doing some competitions soon, and I don't know how I'm going to work them out yet, but the first one, and I'm going to post on social media, not just YouTube and here, I mean, like on the posting area, but also on, I'm going to get a list of people that are interested, and as schedules work out every so often, like probably start with the competition version of Astro Smash, and we'll get a list of all the players. I'll just be hosting. I won't be playing and competing. I'll have 4 guests on if we have that many each time. And we'll do a time like, I don't know, 10 minutes or whatever we decide is good. Quick game, but we'll do it over several weeks. And then whoever gets first, second, and third, there's going to be prizes. And I mean, that's not going to obviously be every single week or anything, but once in a while, we'll do some fun stuff with game challenges. And I'll just call them, and be talking about the guys playing. And like, say we had 20 people do the Astro Smash challenge, and once we get through them all, we'll keep like a running list, and I'll give prizes. Like I'm just throwing it out there. Like maybe first place will be a complete in box game. Second place could be a couple ROM packages. Third place could be a single ROM package, something like that. And I think it'll be a lot of fun, something that won't take a long time. Anyone can do as long as you have a phone, or obviously if you have all the YouTube equipment, it's easier, but you can do it with your phone as well. I think it'll be a lot of fun, and it all will be live, one shot, with me calling it. I think it could be fun. We're going to try it out. Bowling would probably be another one. Again, it'll be probably one game, one shot, one game, boom, nice, quick. It won't be long. That's like 5 minutes long. We could do like a tournament. Different people, 5 minutes out of a show. When we're doing bowling, it would be like everyone bowl one game that's in there, and I'll call it off while they go. I just want to do something to do giveaways and get more people involved. Did I miss someone coming in here? Now I'm not caught up. Yes, and welcome. Is Blob a 2025 game? 2024, I believe. I think that was a 2024 tiny game contest. And if DJC is lurking, blobbity blob blob. Tofu back at it. I do it too. He's gonna be very upset with us soon. I'm working on an adult Atari 2600 game called Blissful Command. You have to dodge Bliss's warhead. Headed back to work. I'll see you pretty folks Thursday night, and that will be for the Papa Pete Striker Bowling League. We'll talk about that in a minute here as well. Everyone laughing at Poe. Saying goodbye to Crispy. All right, so personal update. I've been working hard on this game room. I've added shelves on the end here that, twice as far as you can see right here. I have this shelf is going to be going bye-bye, and I have two more going back there, just like here on the other side and this side. I decided instead of moving them all, I'm going to put two 23.5-inch shelves back there so I don't have to move all of these, because there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 shelves full of stuff and stuff piled up top. I decided 2 inches less or 2 or 3 inches less of room, it's worth not moving all that. I have purchased also 9 3-foot by 3-foot foot square cube type shelving units, and I'll show you guys a video once I get a little farther in. I've been putting those all over, tearing up this room, all my free time and staying up late a lot. There's a lot of stuff to move around. Once I get and I built another glass media component rack. I have 2 of them over there. I built a third one. Kind of getting organized after I got the door. The stairs were gone, and getting it how I really want it. And I'll show you guys a video in a few weeks, I hope. And then that'll still be a partial, and then I'll show you again when I'm fully done. Is how to port of Beat 'em and Eat 'em. That's a whole new game. It's similar to that game, but DJC says, I have a big Intellivision head-to-head game show coming soon. Live in person, nothing online but the broadcast. I look forward to that. I've seen what he's got planned, and man, oh man, does it look good. And I'm definitely looking forward to watching that, sir. I don't have that many people that I could get here to do a live event like that. Do I have water? Whew. One thing I didn't do was check water. I'm still training at work. I need to get it in my DJC beer koozie. It's not beer, but I still like to use it. Training at work still. I'm talking all day, and then get on here. Talked yesterday for a few hours, and then now I'm going to do it again. I definitely have to have water. Bears fan says, DJC Game Studios, is it called Blob versus Blob? I highly doubt it. That would surprise me. Chuck is in the house. What's going on? One of us. Since Chuck's still here, we'll do this.
Everything, all that you see around you is all Casey's fault.
Blobbity to blob blob at DJC. Thanks, Casey, for that. Sunny snow showers in Northeast Indiana. DJC says, one of us. I am one of us. I will always be one of us. Okay, so I think that's everything. Again, I'll give you guys a tour video. Yeah, it is. I don't mind. Chuck says there's no such game. He knows there is. Guys, there's a poll. Let's go ahead and check it. So how many of the 2025 complete in box physical homebrews did you purchase last year? We have 53 votes so far. Woo, 13%. In my category, 11 plus. 6 to 10, 6%. 1 to 5, 25%. Woo, 57%, 0. How do you do 0? I mean, I understand if you only have a Sprint console, that'd be a little different. That's why I only have a Sprint and purchase digital kind of category. But we definitely should be supporting these guys as much as we can. I understand that it's expensive and we run out of space, but if we don't keep buying them, we won't get games anymore. And if we're not getting CIB games, we're not going to get those ROM packages either. I guarantee you that. So definitely support when you can. It's always appreciated. I mean, a couple a year, pick out your favorite games. Just make sure we're still keeping those guys afloat. Yeah, me too, Kurt. Every single one. Some of them more than once. Glad to see Casey didn't kill you with all those pizza slices and shots. I wasn't the only one. There were several other people, but I definitely was helping like I always do. If they came with ROMs, I'd be more likely to get physical. Yeah, there are, like in Intellivision Collector, a lot of times when you buy physical, you get a discount and get the ROM package as well, which that is nice. I support anyone that sells a ROM. I buy it as well. Physical, I buy it. Credible. You're at 3? Which 3, Bears fan? I'm just curious. Last line. What's going on? Bought 0 Intellivision games because I don't have Intellivision. My television is just a smart one, not an intelligent one. Really? Who farted in this tightly packed chat room? Come on, guys. That's gross. It was Chuck. To be honest, make them available and people will buy them. Maybe why 50% haven't bought. Just suggestion. Are you talking about like a lot of times games are hard to get? That does play a factor. That is a factor. I can't deny that. You got to be on top of it. That's for sure. Some of them. We need a deep zone ROM. I don't know if I have that one. I'll have to check. I only have a Sprint and a Flashback. My original is non-working in my basement. You, sir, need to contact Ivory Tower Collections. He can fix that and even upgrade it if you want. Intellivision Revolution in the chat. CIB games do come with ROMs. They are loaded in the circuit board. Oh, man, if you guys only knew how hilarious Rev is in person. It's always fun to hang out at PRGE because everyone's a comedian. And Rev's like me. He will say a lot of things. But Rev does have a lot of ROMs as well. Some of his are being sold in Intellivision Collector. He has a digital store. I think unless he's added some recently, there's like 48 things in that store. I know there's a lot more things to come. Yeah, I wish we could get Ed to do OpCode ROMs. There's a bigger market with the Sprint. It'd be nice to see. Biker Scout, new member. Welcome, welcome. I don't have any fancy videos, but I do appreciate you. DJC has all the cool little videos. Guys, you have to buy the new Ultimate Burger Time Homebrew. It's insane. Random stages with random location for peppers. Yeah, there's any version of Burger Time is awesome. The new one, I have it. I haven't tried it a whole lot, but I have tried Super Chef BT, which has, 69 or 70 levels. The first one's always the first one, and it's random after that. Man, that is so good if you're a Burger Time fan. I got all 3 from him. He's a developer of the games on AtariAge. Did I miss what games? Oh. Where did you get? I'm not sure where you got that from. If those are being sold somewhere, I have not seen them. I don't know that those are available, at least Time Pilot for sure. I want to buy all the Digital Revolution physicals. Yeah, me too. If Rev sticks it out there, I will give him money. Bears fan says, Princess Lady Tortoises for 2025 in Televania. I just got all 3 good games. Princess Lady is amazing. It's something different. It's fun. It's not just a port. Tortoises from Brian's Man Cave and John Hancock. And Televania's Intellivision Revolution, as is Princess Liddy. Whisker Wonder brought me here. I bought the Easy Putt Ultimate Golf today and the PC Ultimate Interface 2. You'll hear and see both of these today. All right, so where are we at here? let's get into the news. I don't have all the links set up, so let me make sure I've got it. Okay, we got the first one, running late, and this one. I don't have a lot of the links for this, but we're going to talk about it. Don't need to see that. So this week, as we always start, Kevin Schultz, Intellivision Invasion Facebook group. We had Carnival of all games. I don't know who the heck picked that, but there was 10 people that played. Romaine won with an impressive, based on everyone else's score, 48,720. Stefano, 16,110. Cristiano, 10,640. Simone, 8830. James, 5360. And Bart, Off-Grid Arcade, in there somewhere in the middle, 3840. Was that your first time playing that, Bart? Godislaw, 3760. DJF, 2980. Jose, 2290. And Eric Lamb. Showed you the picture of meeting Eric a little earlier. 1750. Good to see you playing, Eric. So Cyrus, Striker Bowling League on Papa Pete's channel. Not really anything to show there, but Cyrus unseated. Papa Pete won like 3 in a row. And Cyrus came, I think he came from near the bottom and just took everyone out. It's all pretty even with handicaps. So whenever you bowl on that, it's week by week. And Cyrus is the new champ. And I believe that's his first win. I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's his first win. And now Rick has a puzzle game. And man, I don't have the link to that. I will definitely have to do it next week. I have the link. I just don't have it here on the computer ready to show you guys. And I tried to do a search for it right before, and I was unable to. And I was doing that after 5 o'clock when I realized I didn't have it. Normally I have these links. I click them, open it up, and I can just show them. Unfortunately, I must have copied it, got distracted, and I did not get that link over to where I can just click it. There's a Discord challenge, Intellivision River Raid, and I have that picture saved too. Unfortunately, I can't show it, but I do know that Mike's Gaming Gala won. I think Poe was 7,000 something in second place. Mike's Gaming Gala, did I say Poe score 7,000 something? Mike's Gaming Gala had like 18,000. The way they did this is you play one game. You load it up, play one game, that's your score. And there was 4 people that participated. Bart was in there. Was it Mike? Mike, the Gaming Road Warrior, was the 4th one. I can't remember the other score. I'll have to show that one as well. But I love these game challenges in the Discord. This time they're playing River Raid 2600 version. I'll have to put a link to their Discord. I don't have that as well. Intellivision's digital fanzine. I'm sure you guys are already following and subbing everywhere he is. If you're not, you should be. He puts out a lot of cool content. Just recently, there's a new e-zine out, and it is a Piggy Bank special. Now, you've seen Piggy Bank on my channel. It's a fun game. It's like 11 years old now, but he put out an issue just on that game, and there's lots of cool stuff. I haven't even seen all those levels yet, but there's a lot of cool artwork. You kind of see all the levels. Definitely check it out. I do have the link to that, but it's a PDF file. You download, open it up. An e-zine, basically. There are other issues as well. He's put out a few digital magazines for Intellivision. It's very well done. He's talented. He's very thorough. Definitely should check him out. If you search Intellivisions, just Intellivision with an S, digital fanzine, you'll find it all. Ultimate Golf. Ultimate Golf is recently released just a few days ago. David Harley's latest hack. He took Steve Ettinger's original chip shot Super Pro Golf game and did all these different things to it. The game is currently $5 on Intellivision.us. And he also, if you click the little right below the game, you can see all the things that he's done. And while we're on the topic of golf, we have another version coming. We have the original programmer, Steve Ettinger. He, for quite a while, I sent him books months ago and trying to entice him into getting him back into programming. And he has done exactly that. He has been working on his version of golf, but he had to get back up to speed, get a lot of information, things set up. But he has for quite a while been working on Chip Shot 2.0, fixing all the things that he wanted to fix from years ago. And we're working together. I'm playtesting, and he has a new version nearing completion. It is really, really good. He is going to offer it for free. He doesn't want to charge. He just wants to get a new version of Chip Shot out there. and he's loving that everyone still loves Chip Shot and we play it. So it really got him wanting to make a new version, and it's cool. We get two new versions of Chip Shot. So once Steve's done, we're gonna have him on the show, and we're gonna talk about his return to programming, the struggles he had, what he's thought about it, and what Intellivision programming's like today. We're gonna go over the game, him and I together, all the changes, and we're gonna probably play around to that game. Hopefully, if DJC does Chip Shot Golf League, we're gonna debut. I worked it out with Steve. We're gonna debut the golf game on DJC's channel, and then we'll show it off, and then it'll become available. And then we're gonna have Steve on right after that for an interview, and we'll go over all that. And if DJC doesn't do a golf league, I will do a golf league, and Steve is going to be a guest either way, and we'll have some fun with Chip Shot for sure. New member, what's going on, Dell? Thank you for the membership. I appreciate you. Let me catch up on chat a little bit here, make sure I didn't miss anything. Cyrus must have cheated. First time playing, one and done. Can't you count, suckers? TurboGrafx 16 gameplay. I love some TurboGrafx 16. Is that what you're doing tomorrow? Sweet. I wish there was a round for Piggy Bank or ROM for Piggy Bank. That looks like a cool game. It is a very good game. It's not easy to find physical either, but man, I know people have talked to him. There was a partner there, and I don't think they are going to release it, but you never know. I'm pretty sure if they were going to, Intellivision Collector bought the rights to all the blah blah woof woof games. I'm pretty sure that would already be a thing if it was going to happen, but you never know. Utopia is very underrated. Wish I could challenge anyone online. Someday, maybe. I grew up playing Utopia, had as a kid. I love that game. Yes, that's what I was saying whenever on your show. That we're going to have another version from the original programmer. And I can't tell you. We've spent hours on the phone in the last weeks and going over things, play testing. I'm play testing it. You're gonna be amazed. I'm sure David always does amazing stuff. I'm not saying anything about that, but this has been going on at the same time. It just happened to be both making the golf game at the same time, which is just coincidental. But I can tell you, I know from the past, David always does great stuff. But this version from Steve and getting different feedback and play testing, it's been great and a fun time working with them. It's the first time I've been so closely involved with a project, and it's a lot of fun. So that definitely been giving up more of my time doing stuff like that, playing a lot of Chip Shot, both the original and the new version. Every time you get something new, I got to play it over and over. And what do you think of this? And what should we do here? It's been great. I'll be buying David Harley's version tonight or tomorrow. I just found out about it today, but as soon as I get home, been on the phone getting ready. I was even late. It definitely didn't have time to buy the golf game today. Since I got my Backbit Pro Intellivision cart, I've been really interested with Intellivision Homebrews. That's a great unit. The PyRTO Duo is really good as well, and it will play all homebrews and JLP support. Whatever you have, Backbit's a great version too. I was using the LTO, and now I'm mostly using the Sprint. Yeah, it should be, as soon as it's done, it'll be out there. You'll know it, believe me. We'll be either playing the Golf League on Chuck's channel if he's going to do it, or mine, and we'll have Steve on for an interview. That'll be a good show because, how awesome is that? I never in my wildest dreams thought that I would be friends with a Blue Sky Ranger that made some of the best Intellivision games from my childhood and be working with him on making a new version of the game and then having him come on the show and then play the game, against us. It's like, it's freaking awesome. It's so cool that he's willing to do those kind of things. You don't see that too often. Yeah, the one from Intellivision, .us, David Harleys, Ultimate Golf. And then as of now, it's still Chip Shot Golf 2.0. We'll see where that goes. But what else we got in the news here? If you guys haven't seen, and I have a link for this, and I'll post it in the description. I got a bunch of links I got to post tonight, and I will get those tonight because I have a bunch of them. They've got JZINTV emulator running in WebAssembly, which means you can play Intellivision games in your browser, which also means you can do it on your phone. How cool is that? And web browser, I'm pretty sure that means Apple, Android, whatever. So definitely check that out. I'll post a link later if you don't know where it is. After this, I'll be having to go down and eat dinner. And right now it's my dinner time. We still haven't even started playing the games. But other Gen 2 news, there were AtariAge Homebrew Awards recently. And I'll post that link in there too for all you guys that love all the different Atari consoles. They posted all the games. I think it's all the games. If not, it's most of them that were involved with the awards. Mike's Gaming Gala went over a lot of them on a few different shows, and he had a link. And it's to the AtariAge Awards area where they have you can download them all. And I finally did it today. Some of those games are really good. I know some of them are gonna be complete in box eventually, and when they do that, sometimes they'll take that game down. So get them while you can if you are an Atari fan, and that's all different versions of Atari consoles and handhelds. So that link will be in the description later. That's my only bit of news from other Gen 2 news. Okay, let's get into mail call, guys. So first up, for my buddy Cyrus, Super Mega Graphics 64. I'm not going to go over all of them, but he was selling his Wii U games, and I bought them all. I nearly doubled, something like that, my Wii U collection, which before this was just games that I had purchased as they were new. Not a whole bunch, but thank you, Cyrus. I appreciate that. Something else I grabbed off eBay. And of course, my address is inside as well. Didn't expect that. I took it off the box. So let me remove it. Get rid of the invoice with my address. And I got another version of the joystick add-ons, new in the box. This is original. What else we got here? I'll show you one. There's two in here. These are the Ultimate PC interface. These things are awesome. They let you use all kinds of controllers on your PC. These will work on the Sprint. We just need someone smart to figure out how. And what this will also give us is we'll be able to use the music synthesizers on our Sprint consoles. We'll be able to play the one original game, Melody Blaster, and Melody Blaster 2, the Homebrew, and we'll be able to play them on the Sprint, which is awesome. I also grabbed it's a printer cable. So I've got two of those, two cables. Squeaky chair. Also, recently from Intellivision Collector, we've got Mystique presents Swedish erotica bachelor party. Okay, there's nothing on the back. This is one of the first games in a new series of games that will be released from Intellivision Collector. I don't know if there's going to be ROMs for these yet. I hope so. He's been releasing a lot of ROMs. This is the new 2026 version. Mystique presents Swedish erotica. Beat 'em and eat 'em. You guys have heard Poe say it. Poe, one of Poe's favorite games. These are new releases from Intellivision Collector. And last but certainly not least, we have the restock updated version of the Sprint. This one has to stay sealed. I've got another one I'll open, and then I'm also going to get one as soon as Play On. I haven't looked. I should have looked before I went live. Maybe someone can let me know. Look in on Amazon, Play On, see if they have restocked the Sprint consoles yet because I have not seen them yet. I keep looking. I want to buy one on Amazon so I can leave a great review. I don't think there was too many reviews there, so I want to leave an honest, good review. And so I'm going to buy my next one from Amazon as soon as they get restocked. Catch up on chat here. Ordered that last week. Which one, Poe? Was that the Ultimate PC Interface? And yes, I know what Poe's favorite game is. Pie and beat 'em and eat 'em. That's always that. Okay, so let me show you the new consoles. A lot of people ask, what do they do to the controllers? I'm going to show you right here. So I can't point to it, but you see it looks like an H now. So they added the support on up and down, where before it was just on the sides, and that helped big time. They made adjustments on the torque of the screws that you see there in the center as well. And then software side, I think they messed with the sensitivity, but the controllers are supposed to be working amazing now. Most of mine worked great from the get-go. Then the new ones, you know, we've a couple of us that have been doing a lot for the Sprint. We got these, and then the Mantis version, the green one that Chuck has. That is the new version of the controller. Those were the testers, and this is what you're getting in the update. I mean, there's a few other little things like the dust cover instead of the foam piece, but right here, this controller support, that's what all the new restock consoles have that. Whew, it's getting warmer up here. Jesus. It jumped 7 degrees since I've been on, since I came up here, having to shut the window since we went live. Yeah, a new Sprint. Don't tell the Manus. Well, since he was just here, I'm hoping he doesn't think that I have any more for a while. Hoff says, as a kid, I had an attorney my mother worked for, asked me to install those keypad joysticks on his Intellivision. Never liked how they felt on the Intellivision controller. I don't like them either, but I love to collect them. And let me tell you, there are way more versions of those than most anyone even knows exist. I had a ton of them when I collected long ago, and I'm getting more and more now, but you hardly see those rare ones. Mr. Postile, Megan, he's laughing. Popeye Hero and Original Mario Brothers are actually my favorite games. Right behind Beat 'em and Eat 'em. Any word on just buying extra remotes in quotation marks? Again, Mike just cringed if he's listening. Yes, that will happen. So when we got those controllers, we also got the dongles, and I've been playing with my dongle a lot, and I'm pretty sure sometime soon we'll be getting an announcement. Hopefully I'll be one of the ones that can make that. You're going to be able to buy the controllers for emulators and to have extra controllers on for your Sprint. We will know how long they last because DJC will wear his out before anyone else, I guarantee you, and we'll know exactly how many hours they can withstand. Hero is a lot of fun, or Heli on the Intellivision. Yeah, all those extra consoles act as insulators. I can't believe it's 87.5 up here. That's nuts. I'm like, why am I getting so hot? I even have the freaking fan below me blowing at my crotch. It's on the floor. That just happens to be where it hits. Not that I aim it there. It hits my face too. My crotch, then my face. Obsidian contraption, what's going on? Yep, been playing with the dongle a lot. I was supposed to, so I do what I'm supposed to. Wiener. Hot dog. Every time someone says hot dog, or even at work, I see Chuck. Any of those keywords, it's like embedded in my brain. Yep. Camaro SS. They won't let me play with my dongle at work anymore. They're weird like that. Gotta find a different job. Yeah, or like Chuck always says, and other people, don't clip that. Yep. Taco. Did somebody say taco? Ooh, that's the creepiest one, I think. That and the butthole one. I like the wiener one. I know who's been in Chuck's chat. All right, so where are we at here? Got all the mail call stuff. We'll do some testing on the Ultimate PC interface soon. I'll let you guys know. I have different older versions of that. Friggin' thing's amazing. Just the list alone of what it can do, it's unbelievable. And we're still on news. I forgot to switch to mail call. Oh well, not the first time, won't be the last. All right, product highlight. So, we talked about Ivory Tower collections earlier. This is one of his new creations. He took a Intellivision 1, beautiful console, looks nice, and he put RGB, and you can see at the bottom, he has controller ports permanently on the front there. Let's go back to this one. That's what you see the little squares on the bottom. This thing, you can plug in aftermarket controllers, arcade sticks. It's ready to go. Upgraded. If you have an old console and you want to have it repaired, recapped, if you want it to be upgraded and, have a better video output, you want to do something like this and be able to use different controllers, Ivory Tower collections, look them up. Pretty much done all of mine. I bought one modded console from Intellivision Collector. I think he's still doing them as well. And Ivory Tower collections, it's all he does. You'll get an amazing custom video to your build, and he's in good communication with you the whole time. Can't recommend him enough. He's done like close to 10 consoles for me. I think 4 or 5 Intellivision, NES, Top Loader, Sega Master System, and I can't remember what else. But I can't recommend Jesse enough. Ivory Tower Collections, definitely give him a message. Say, hey, I've got this. Can you do this to it? And he'll give you, a price estimate, very reasonable pricing too, and he'll talk to you all about it. Yep, Jesse with Ivory Tower Collections is fantastic to work with. He did great work on my Super Video Arcade. Yeah, definitely. Is that Beat 'em and Eat 'em 2? Poe's Mom's Revenge? We gotta do some box art. I gotta get some key people to do box art to do one of those. That'd be funny. We also have OGHugo.com. Again, I'm waiting to show it off. I want Chuck to be first. He's kind of sponsored by OG Hugo. He has a discount code, works with them all the time. I've got mine going, tested it. They work great. OGHugo.com makes a USB adapter. You plug it into your Sprint, and you can use original controllers and arcade sticks with your Sprint console. Pretty cool. Works great. Mine, the only thing with my cables, I had to take apart the case and plug it in with it off. But he says with his cables that he sells with it, they plug in just fine. But the unit itself, amazing. I'm off. We'll watch gameplay tomorrow. All right, Pine Soul, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. We are getting to that very shortly. Asking Intellivision Gamers. So I decided not just if someone does something specific to me. If I get a message, I'm going to start doing it. Not going to put people's names, but someone asked me, we just talked about it, but what has been done to update the controllers on the new restocked Sprint consoles? And that was what I showed you a little bit ago. They have the extra support on top and bottom of the disc. And some of you guys asked earlier about the Manus. If you don't know, that's DJC. It's a fun thing he does. He does a lot of characters and videos. And the Mantis beat the crap out of me like a week ago. Took my Sprint consoles, played a video of that. He does a lot of cool stuff. So he put, what is it here? Mantis State of the Intellivision Sprint. And he put all the clips together. It looks like a news press conference. And he put them all together. I added that video. Check out the playlist, the YouTube video highlights. There's probably close to 100 videos in there. None of them are my own. They're all showcasing other YouTubers' videos and stuff that I think is worthy to watch. Sometimes it's just a commercial someone put up. Sometimes it's like a new product. Sometimes it's fun stuff, gameplay, anything that I think is worthy, I'll stick in there. And every week I try to add something. I'm thirsty. I don't think I drank enough at work today. I think I'm dehydrated a little bit. Let's check the poll. 62 votes, mostly pretty much the same percentage. 11 plus homebrews for 2025, 11%, 6 to 10, 8%, 1 to 5, 24%, and 56% of people have not purchased any of the 2025 physical homebrews. Interesting. Yes, Jesse's customer service. Let me pull this off here. Top notch, definitely. He's not just in television and a few things. He does quite a bit of things. Just send him a message saying, hey, I've got this console. It's doing this. Can I get it fixed? Can I get it upgraded? What are the options? Ask him, this is what I have. What all can you do to it? And he will let you know. All right, Eric, sounds good. Thanks for coming in, buddy. And again, nice to meet you in person last week. That was awesome. It was nice to go out and have dinner. My kids enjoyed it too. My wife's gone, so we didn't eat like a normal cheaper place. Like my kids love Taco Bell and McDonald's. So that's usually what they get me to do on Wednesdays when mom's at work on swing shift or dad's cooking, which they like Texas Roadhouse much better. I'll tell you that. All right, now we're going to start checking out the games, guys. We are to that point. I'm going to try to play them in order here. So this is the list. This is, if you guys don't know, it's a Stupus Intellivision homebrew list. Been keeping it up for quite some time. These are all the games from 2025. Again, I'm not going to do the re-releases. I think I've got just all the games that came out for the first time, at least in the packaging. Some of them are like a trilogy of games. They were released separately. And this was, again, complete in box, but I'm trying to stick to that. So and I hope that I got to do all these physical. I hope that the formatting, I've been formatted to the Sprint so long, and I'll show you the boxes as well. This is going to be so much fun to put everything back after tonight. I won't be doing it tonight. I'll be doing it tomorrow. So first up, and this was on the first day of the year from 511 under Harvey, we had Which Way and Zigzag Zip Zap. So this is Which Way. This is one of those games where up is not up, down is not down, left is not left, so forth. It mixes all the directions up. You have to get across, and you have to test out which direction is what. Because up might be down, up could be left, up could be right, could be up. It's all random, I believe. And you have to figure it out and make it to the end and move on. I love games like that. So here it is. Here is what it looks like inside. You've got a little manual. Can't remember if there's an overlay. Here is the cart. Got a foam in there. We are playing on original hardware tonight. Check out this. I do not have the IntelliVoice hooked up, but we will see each game. Turn on the TV now. I've got my TV blocked with all these games, but I'll be able to play good enough. Texas Roadhouse is good. There is one by me I rode. Was in the saddle. Oh, yeah. I haven't seen that saddle in a while, but I have seen that before. In fact, my father-in-law, one year, it was his birthday, and there was a huge amount of us there, and he did that, and he was getting all into it. I'll see you later. Manager's gonna manage. Morning comes early. Yeah, it's still early here, but I know some of you guys aren't. Truck tomorrow. Night. Don't let the mantis bite. All right, so speed slow, mode cycle. And I got tagged. So I try to go back and forth until so left is right, and I forgot which one's up. Oh boy. So I figured out which ones they were. You have to memorize them and tell your brain that up is not up. Down is up. Oh, and You have to play a while to get used to this. Let me turn it up. There is a little bit of music. Can you guys hear the music, I hope? Pretty sure you can. Oh, no! This is definitely one of those games you have to play a little bit. I think I got this one. Once you get used to tricking your brain that the direction you want to move is not it. So that is which way. I don't want to flash you guys. Let me move this up here. Next, we're going to play. I'm going to try. It's going to take me a little longer, guys, but I can't have 30 games just everywhere. I'm going to be somewhat sticking them back in and piling them up. Next is Zigzag Zip Zap. And that is from Harvey, same day. This was a dual release. And this has 3 games in one. So one of these games was in the Tiny Contest. And let me get over to where I can see you guys chatting. So we got different options here. I'm going to pick... well, sequence mode does them all, but I only want to show each game briefly because we got a lot to go through. I don't want to play any length of time. I will get into more of them later. The Intellivision Homebrew Awards, Papa Pete will be announcing some stuff. I'm guessing tomorrow, possibly the week after. So definitely watch for that. I'll definitely let you guys know for those of you that haven't heard by the time Monday comes around. I'll give you links and let you know all about it. But it's going to be all about all of these games, which is why I'm doing it today. So you can at least get a little look at them and know that they exist. We're going to go Zigzag. So Zigzag, you've got those 2 squares, and they go side to side, and it's going to keep growing. And it's easy at first. You just have to go side to side. And trust me, it gets hard. Let's see if I can do something to get it a little bit harder. Oh, that was a close one. Oh, I thought I could go down, and I got hit. So this goes back and forth. It's fun. It gets quite hard. You'll start to have more of these bouncing around. I can't move out of the borders. They can't move. I'm safe on the ends. Oopsie. Okay, so now we're going to do Zip, which is cart tag on the Tiny Contest. Yeah, no flashing, no flashing. I did a quick one there, but Tofu, is there some sort of official high scores database for Intellivision games? I don't think any. There's a lot of different versions of it. I keep one on my phone for myself. Man, that would be difficult. It's so hard because there's so many people that hack them and have different versions. And I don't believe a game high score unless I see video. That's just me personally. That's my own games included. I wouldn't believe my own games either. I mean, I don't hack any of them, but you've got to see videos. There's so many people that can do it. There's so many versions out there of hack games that people have done it just for testing purposes or people that have fun that struggle, cheat codes per se. So I got to see a video on a high score, especially if it's some insane one. A lot of people are good. Crash 07, there's a lot of people that are so good. It's like, holy crap, that can't be real, but it is. But I truly don't believe scores without video proof. So here's Zip. This game's pretty fun too. You have to collect standard. I can't see like 20% of my screen. You start getting faster and faster. You got to avoid everything, and you got to collect the green, the +1, whatever the heck that is. It'll tell you where it's going to come out for the next one. And right there, I slowed down. So it's all time-based and points. You don't want to touch anything else. And this gets really moving fast, too. This is the very first level. It gets very hard. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I barely got that one. There's also, you go so far and you get through the level. Off-Grid Arcade says nobody ever questions if my scores are real. But they do question if you've read the manual. Although some games you've helped me. So let's see if this is a flash. Not too bad. So there's the second game. The third game, Zap. So this is, you're basically shooting everything that's coming at you. You're pressing different directions. Again, it's easy at first. I would like directions being buttons on a game like this instead of the disc. So at first you can see it's just left and right. And it's not hard at all. Trust me, it gets hard. It does ramp up. I just realized you can hold it. I didn't even know you could hold it. They'll be coming at you from all directions and fast. I can't remember. Man, is there diagonals as well? Oh, almost died there. They don't come on screen very far away. Pretty sure I've already done videos on these if you want to look them up. Homebrew gameplay. We'll let it hit me. So there is Zigzag Zip Zap. For this one, it's going to be a little longer. We'll move back over. Don't want to have dead screen. So next up, when was it here? We're going to skip a few. Police Avenue Redux, February 8th. I did see this one before its release at PRGE. We'll show this one to you as well. Here is the box. I've got a signed version here. Wrong way. This is a different version, but it still should be fine. I didn't realize I grabbed this prototype version. Gatefold. Everything you would expect. Electronite splash screen. Definitely don't have it cropped, I'll tell you that, because you shouldn't see that jaggedy white line at the top. So this is a port, but one that has been a ton of cool stuff added to it. I have not got into this one yet. There's the Evil Witch. This one has a lot of depth to it. It's very well done. Look at that. Woo, that guy's scary. That reminds me of Mike whenever he was with Dr. Scott and played the devil. So here's where you start. And, you know, I do not know much about this game. Just going to show it a little bit. Select the location. Very well done. Mike's Gaming Gala has some in-depth videos on this where he'll show you how to play. I highly recommend it. That is all I am going to show you. Get this thing back in here. I'm glad that wasn't different because that was my prototype version. All right, so next up, there was a test cartridge. I'm not going to show you that. That was from Intellivision Collector. Quarteto Brasileiro. And there were 4 games. Final Round and Max It. Those were in the Tiny Contest as well. Max It was for sure. Final Round might have been just after. And then Intel, Word Game, and Sudoku were added. This was a 4-pack. I mean, a lot of those, everyone knows what those are, just Intellivision versions. I got to show you this beautiful artwork in here. I love it when they get this gatefold artwork inside. Intellivision Collector. I love it. There was a Portuguese version of this as well. Same game. The ROM is the same. We'll show you briefly just what each one looks like. Woo, it's getting hot. It's still getting hotter. It's 88. Yeah, Pierre's saying you have a good score in pinball, Bart. I get lucky on pinball a lot. You get lucky on pinball? That would explain all the smudges on your pinball machine, sir. All right. Intel. So I can't remember. Man, I've played this before, and I've been told what it was. Let's see. I can't remember what you're supposed to do. If you know what Intel is, this is what it is. So then some letters are right, some are wrong. You keep guessing until you get the word, I believe. Final round. This is the one that lets you do up to 4 players. It kind of looks like Chinese checkers. Again, this one I have no idea what I'm doing. But I'm going to show you what it looks like. Next up's one of my favorite game on here, Max It. My son and I played this a lot. This is 1 or 2 players. So basically you have this grid, and I'm playing against a computer in this one, but you can play against another player. I pick from the rows. The computer will pick from the columns. Whatever you want, the highest number. You don't want to be negative. You want the highest number. So if I pick 7, then the computer is going to pick from the column any which one he wants, and you keep going back and forth, and you pick until the end of the game, and whoever has the high score wins. It's like a chess match. So you got to read ahead several moves, and my son and I went back and forth quite a bit on this, and we both really liked it. So I'm going to pick 7. He picked, was that the question mark? So now I have, it's not so bad early on. Then you get down to only a few squares left, and strategy really comes into play in reading ahead. So the only positive is a 2. There's nothing too high they can get down there. 0, he can get 15. I don't want to do that one. So here the highest is a 4. Over there, he can get 15. 7, 8, 4, 3, 7, 15. Don't want to do that one. Oh boy, he's going to get a 15, and then I get a 2. Sometimes getting a negative number is better. Oh, that was like a resort or something like that. I forget what that is. Okay, so let's go question mark. -9. Oh boy. Oh. So 0, 2, 3. Don't want to do that. Here, I'll go ahead a little bit. He got 1. I'll get 8, 3, This is my best option because I don't want him to get those 15s. Same thing here. Oh boy. Here we go. Oh, see, he took a negative. Didn't want me to get the 15. Oh, crap. Because if I get this one, he's going to get the 15. I really like this game, guys. I think the free version is still available. This ROM package is also available from Intellivision Collector. This one works. He picked -1. Oh, boy. So now, if I pick -7, there's nothing but negative choices. He picked -10. So now I'm forced to do the 0, and he's going to get the 15. Oh, he didn't go for it. Wow. So here, I'm picking -2. Everything's higher than that white square. That's what he picked. So 5, 3. Ugh. Got to take the lesser of two evils a lot of times. 3. He took the 9, so I can get the 15. I'm losing, though. Ah, and he just locked me into the -15 while he gets 15. He didn't pick it. He shot me over here. So you can see now I'm only 6 points, and he has 37. OG Hugo, what's going on? I talked about the adapter a little bit ago and told him where to get it, and I told him that I'm waiting for Chuck to be the first one to do a video on it, and once he does that, I'll show it off with a lot of different controllers. I told him I've tried a few. It works great, but we're going to let Chuck do it. Mediocre clarinet player, what's going on? Yeah, you need a lot of daubers. So that's it for that one. I do like playing that one. I'm going to lose that game, but that is a fun game. I really enjoy it. Again, guys, it's going to take a little bit longer. I want to stick each one back in the game in case, just because it will be a long night for me if I have all these out piled everywhere. I didn't glue my box of Mr. Do yet. If you got the original early ones, you got an unglued box. Picked up my box at PRGE. This game has great music, fun, very well done port. Yes, the Tiny Contest 2024, but it was tweaked a little bit more. I don't know if they updated the game there, but this version with all the other games is available from Intellivision Collector as a ROM package with all of the Sprint artwork, I'm pretty sure, or you can still get it CIB. Yeah, I really like Max It. I still haven't beat Chuck's game. Don't tell him. Chuck's high score on Mr. Do. The music on this, my gosh, did they nail it. We all pretty much know what Mr. Do is. I'm not going to play this too long. Just want everyone to get a glimpse. Come back to me! Come on. That wasn't supposed to get that guy. Anyway, Mr. Do, amazing port, well done. Intellivision can barely do this game, but it did. When did this one come out? This was May 20th. I don't think I said Quarteto Brasileiro. That came out May 5th. So this was next, Mr. Do. I was a playtester on Mr. Do. That was fun watching that come together. I really enjoyed it. Get it here. My box isn't even glued. I kind of forgot about that, actually. Part of getting things early. All right, what's next? Next up, I love this game. I love driving games, and there's not too many. We have, oh, there's no date on it, but it's after May 20th. It is Road Fighter from Intellivision Collector. I really like this one as well. It is so butter smooth. You can't quite tell on YouTube. It's not quite as smooth as it is. I got to show you again. I got to show you this beautiful artwork inside the gatefold box. I love that. Again, guys, we're showing all the games from all the homebrew games from 2025. Want everyone to get a glimpse of all of them. The homebrew awards are coming up, and this will be a spot where you can check them out. We're just briefly showing all of them. We'll get through them all. Probably in the next 45 minutes, we'll show each one briefly. Yeah, it looks good. Intellivision can do some good stuff too. Dell says I just bought this game digitally the other day. I love Mr. Do. So do I. So do I. All right, sir. I'll get it in a little bit. Yeah, definitely. The music, I mean, it sounds like the arcade to me. I have a friend who had Mr. Do arcade in his garage. And he had a few others too. But Mr. Do, he always played it. One of the few games he could always beat me at. His dad worked on arcade machines for a living. So he had a few arcades that they would always bring home different boards. And then the Mr. Do was always there. The best Intv driving game by a country mile, says Benville. I can't argue that. Dude, you know you're going to see me. There's going to be such a huge Intellivision crowd. You're going to love it. You're going to want to be there every year. Trust me. All the meals, breakfast, lunch, dinners, all the hanging out, the booth, going back and forth, all the shopping. You're going to love it. Hoff, good to see you, man. It's been great seeing you in all the different chats again. It's like the old days. Bart says, I would have to shoot a video of my gameplay of Road Fighter. No one would believe someone could be that bad. Yeah, really good port of the arcade. I threw a few quarters in Mr. Do back in the day. I think most of us at a certain age have. So here's Road Fighter. Different options. We're just going to hit go. This game volume's a little low. Hopefully the next one's not super loud. So it just goes. Different color cars act different. You hit the side button. That's the brake, which I should have hit right there. There's different modes and different controls. Like the easy mode does, you do have less things to do. There's another mode where you can escape through the skids. Like it gets harder and harder on the different modes. I tried to hit brake there. So you have you want to get the gas cans. The pink guys kind of go the opposite way that you are, trying to mix you up. Some of them don't move until you move. You've got a checkpoint on the. We're almost through the checkpoint in the upper right. You have your fuel in the lower right. You don't want to run out of fuel before the checkpoint, and you get to move on. I don't know how it's coming across on YouTube, but man, is it butter smooth when you play it on your own console. Yeah, you definitely, there's going to be like a post, and you definitely want to let us all know. There'll be like a big group thing in AtariAge. We do it every year and kind of lets everyone know everyone's welcome. All the meals, all the things, the hangouts at the booth. You know, definitely come by and talk to everyone. There's going to be a lot of us there. What? Woo! Did you talk to, because we have like a mega booth every year, and what they usually do is we get all the Intellivision people, and they'll rent you like a part of a booth, and it's probably cheaper than getting your own. You definitely should reach out. But yeah, that'll be awesome if you're going to be there any which way, shape, or form. Ooh, many new games. T-shirts. I'll definitely be getting a shirt, sir. And out drinking you at PRGE, which is going to be fun. All right. It's not taking too long. All right, next up, an awesome port. Still can't believe Intellivision Collector pulled it off. This one, again, was right at the same time as Road Fighter. Montezuma's Revenge, a game that multiple people have tried to be able to port. Luke, the Intellivision Collector, made it happen. I first played this when OpCode was trying to get it out, and that fell through. And then it was another, couple years? And then Luke was able to make it happen, luckily, because this game is really good. Uh-oh. Can you imagine running around in the Manus costume at PRG? That would be awesome. Even if you just did it a little bit. Oh. So this is an awesome platformer. Everyone pretty much knows what Montezuma's Revenge is. It is a port. It is a great Intellivision game. I've gotten fairly far in this. I still haven't gotten all the way through it. There is a map. I think that whatever map you have, it works. Once you get the green, you can just walk through those guys. Oh boy. I think I have to go get all that, but again, we're not showing you all of it. There's a lot to do here. That's going to give me a hit. There's where I need all the keys to get through. Oh! Because I need that free hit right here. Because you have to jump down the pole. Oh, I forgot to hit the pole on the other side. I'm doing some pole dancing live on YouTube. Oh, I thought I hit it. So there's Montezuma's Revenge. If you're living under a rock and you haven't seen that, Intellivision Collector still has some physical versions. It is limited. They also have the ROM, which is also limited. So if you are into this game, whether it be for digital or complete in box, Intellivision Collector, you definitely want to check it out. Let me move this over here. Oh, I forgot to tell you, the cartridge lights up. It is translucent, and it lights up while you play it. I looked down, I'm all, what the heck? It's like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Uh-oh. Oh, there's a box. Oh man, do I have a pile of crap. Not crap, but you know what I mean. So next up, I have... Uh-oh. Did I hit mute? Can you guys hear me? I seen a big mute thing come up, and I don't know how I did that. Someone let me know if you can hear me. It looks like you can, but I just want to make sure. What is this one? Tortoises. That was, I think it was a pre-order. We got it at PRGE. And that was, man, was that September this last year? I think so. Okay, good. Right big on the monitor, it said mute. And I'm looking everywhere. I can see the meters. I'm like, nothing else is muted. I'm like, oh, God, I wouldn't even know how to undo it because I hit the keyboard. So here is Tortoises. This was by Brian's Man Cave, and it was a John Hancock game. I have a signed version. I think I got it signed by... Look at this green cart. Perfect for tortoises. Again, here's the box. Casey, thank you for showing all these games. Now I want to buy some of them digitally for my Sprint. I also have my original Intellivision from 1979. Might need to get it fixed. Ivory Tower Collections, I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. I need me an Intellivision DK jersey. I would like one of those too. I have one, but I need another one. So we're going to try Tortoises here. I have a video out on all of these games, of course, but this whole point of this stream in preparation for the awards, just want to show a little bit of each game so all of you guys can know what they look like. Play bomb levels, yes. This was an added screen, building 1. So you have to hit the question marks. Then you have a turtle on your back, one of your babies. Take it home. Oh, and there's a bug. Now I've got another one out there. And there's another bug. It's random. There's a missile. Got it on the home there. And we got another one. Might as well get that. Oh, I hit the bomb. And I got tagged. The bomb blew up. So you've got to get each one. And then you move on to the next level. Get out of the way. I forgot the button there. So now I've got one more to get. I thought he was going to get me. So there was one level. You move on. Gets harder and harder. But that is tortoises. I'm going to have to look. I can't remember if I have. I know I have a version signed from John Hancock. I can't remember if I got a version signed from Brian's Man Cave yet. I definitely will get one if I don't already have that. You can get the ROM for this one as well. It's itch.io from John Hancock, also Brian's Man Cave. And I don't know that there's any more physical on that one. What is next? So next is Multiverse War. That was a pre-order from October and very limited number of copies. You had to pretty much see it. I showed it to you in mail call. This thing is cool. It's if you're familiar with Odyssey 2 board video game hybrids, that's what this is. So there are cards full in here. Here's the game. There are more cards here. And then these are bags of, there's 3D printed stuff in here where it all lines up. And then these are bags, and you got the manual and everything underneath there. These are bags of all the 3D printed game pieces. Caleb Garner, 8-Bit Widgets, was involved with this one. This is a Cote Gamers game. And I have not fired this up. So this is going to be interesting. I don't know what I can show you guys, but we're going to try. Oh, come on. It doesn't like my Intellivision 2. What the heck? There we go. This is the first time I've seen this. I haven't even seen a video on this. Multiverse Wars. Let's see who says thanks. Larry, Roberto, Anthony, Kurt, Charles, Michael, Mark. Well, there's a lot. Steve Fish. Trying to see names I recognize. Arlo Howlett. That's Blah Blah Wolf Wolf, Jay's son. Steve Jones, Box Company there. Alessandro Casey Nidal. What the heck? I didn't even know. Maybe it's everyone that bought one. That's got to be it, because I had no clue I was in here. Christian Martin, that's C-Mart. Michael, another collector friend of mine. He's at PRG pretty much every year. Joe Mondo, long-term connector. Alessandro Pace, long-term collector from overseas. It's got to be. Simone, another long-term collector. Rick Reynolds, Intellivision Aries Podcast, Rick. Stephen Harvey. It says Harvey Stephen. Dale, another collector. So that's got to be what this is. Everyone that bought the game. That's pretty cool. I had no clue that was in there. Yeah, a lot of people have been getting it. So here in the States where we are, Caleb was shipping them all out. Brian's Man Cave is working on Hard Hat Mac 2. Yeah, Brian has a lot of games in the works, guys, a lot. He's on the show from time to time. Always like to talk to him about the games he's doing. I have no idea. Very short. I have no idea what this is going to be. Button switches. Sometimes. I have no idea yet. Start. And I have no idea what I'm looking at. So you would have all the board pieces out. You read the manual on this one, obviously, because it's not something that you can do without all that. I will be showing pictures of all the pieces out soon. We'll get some gameplay in as well, but for now, that is it on that one, because I have no clue what to do. Oh, this box. The outer box is fairly thin, though, guys. Be careful with it. Ugh. All right, what's next? Man, 6:57. I think we're going to make it. Next, we're starting with the PRG games. And this is Fido's Adventure. Reimagine. This is Intellivision Revolution. Reimagine. We all know Adventure. I'm going to have to move some of these games here pretty soon. Otherwise, that leaning tower is going to fall. At least I can see the TV now. Anyone just popping in here? We are going over all of the 2025 homebrews that had their first release. I'm not showing the re-releases. Some of those do count. Some of them usually just physical packaging. There's 3 levels there, then easy and hard. There's a little bit of story here. I can't remember. I think I got. Do I take this? No, I go in here, don't I? I think I just have to be farther up. There we go. Drop it. Get the sword. Better watch this TV because I'm trying to remember the right path. Let's see if I can. It's this one or the lower one? What the heck did I miss? Oh, I didn't go get the key. Oh my gosh. Been a while since I've played this one. Uh-oh. I think the key's over. This first one on easy is really small. Kill that guy, get rid of the sword. Now I've got the key and I can go in. We'll play through the first one. The levels get bigger and a lot harder. I'm on the smallest and the easiest one just to show it off. Oh, come on. Did I get it? What the heck? That was not very graceful, but I got it. Is it a chalice? And there he is, trying to steal it back. So that was easy. I mean, easy mode. There was the first one. The next levels get a lot more complex. I can never figure out the easiest one. The one I just did. Go down and right, get the key, go back up. You just saw it. It's not that hard once you learn the route. Yeah, this is a much better version, in my opinion. But I mean, I did grow up playing Adventure on Atari. I do like that one as well. Oops. Let me see here. I'm like, what are they laughing at? Bart says, if Poe offers to send you a picture with his peace out, just say no. Learn that the hard way. I think Poe went to sleep early tonight. Question on many people's minds. Does it have a version of the Easter egg? I don't know. DJC says, plus I just farted, so it's a mess over here. I really did this time. I believe him. All right, what's next? Hope you guys don't mind the few seconds it's taking me to take these in and out. That would have been an ultimate mess. All right, so next up after Fido is Home Run Baseball. This is like the what, 5th, 6th baseball game we've got on Intellivision. This is the best version. This is another David Harley hack. Tons of options in this one. Man, you can throw fast, hit pitch fast. It is really good. I am not as near as good at this one as I am the original baseball. But I love this version. Woo, that's loud. So you've got computer versus human, human versus human, computer versus computer. Let's just do that so you can see it real quick. College, National, Super Pro. You can set different number of innings all the way from 5 to 9. You can pick pitch speed slow, fast, throw speed real or fast. You can change the ball color. You can change visitor and home colors. Computer, we're just going to let it play a little bit here. Look at that pitch speed. It's a lot harder to hit the ball. It's mostly baseball, sped up with tons of options. Every version just... Ooh, look at that double play. Every version just keeps getting better, in my opinion. I don't know if we're going to get another one at this point. I don't know what else they could do. If you're an Intellivision baseball fan, you definitely want this. I don't know if this one's free yet. If it's not, it's like $5. Could be free at this point. All right. And so the box, they want to do a different box. David said use the same one. So what they did was they used the same box as Super Pro Baseball and they added Home Run Baseball sticker. That's what they did for the box. So Home Run Super Pro Baseball. Someday I will get to play Intellivision Dude baseball. We go back and forth. I'm pretty sure I could beat him at the original. The newer ones, he might be able to edge me out. Kangaroo is next, another PRGE release. This was Brian's Man Cave, programmed, released by Intellivision Revolution. Always releases a ton of games at PRGE. It's like the biggest one place for Intellivision fans and collectors and publishers and programmers. Also, the biggest single-day release of Intellivision homebrew games by far. Bears fan says, yeah, it is, Chuck. Megan says, Chuck, I'll be really mad at you if you get any on your TurboGrafx. Anything else is fine. Roger, what's going on, Roger? Yeah, that would be, Roger. I agree. A wall in the outfield would be pretty sweet. I don't know why they haven't done that. Horse Stream Live. Everyone came in while I was showing off that one. Which one? Baseball? You can change up all kinds of colors. I didn't even look on the screen. My screen's showing the same colors as my TV is. I haven't messed with the color scheme yet, though. On my, this is original hardware, but I can mess with it. That might be a little better there. I've got two options. Depends on the game. Yes, you need the ROM. You need the ROM. Someone needs to tell David to put a wall. I don't even know if that works in Intellivision. Oh, dear me. Trust the process, says Bears fan. So this is Kangaroo. 1 or 2 players. You got to collect them off. Come on. I was thinking and going to talk, and then I'm like, hey, look, that thing's coming down. It's not going to reach me. It's going to stop on the floor. I forgot it keeps coming. There's the bell. Can go collect all these others. Oh, I thought that was jump button. I've gotten fairly far in this, but it's when it first came out. I don't think I've played it since. Punch that guy. There's my baby right there. Level 1 done. Let it pop in level 2 here. Fun game. Brian did a good job on this one, I think. Man, it's 88.5. I'm almost like, I need to turn on the AC, guys. Sorry if it freezes you downstairs. My wife would probably shut it off. I can do it with, we call it Lady in the Box, Alexa. If I say it, she'll start talking. But my wife has the thermostat downstairs. She can also turn it off that way. So what was next? Mermaid Enchanted Ocean. We're on the second pile here. Ugh. And it's backwards. So we've got this many more, guys. Not too many. Let me turn them upside down here. Don't drop any. Don't squish them. Like I almost did. Okay. Next up is Mermaid. Michelle's Enchanted Ocean. Just kidding, but I want to have that made. Another Intellivision Revolution PRGE release. I played this a year or 2 before it came out. Just like an empty... I'm like, man, this is something that looks really good. I can't wait to try the finished version. And it didn't disappoint. It's like a adventure type game. But it's definitely its own thing. You have to find... What is it? Find the key to the castle, find the treasure. Then you have to go find... Ooh, there's Michelle. The mermaid. I need a hacked version of this to let you play as Michelle with dark hair and hairy chest. So you got Maria, Taylor, Renee, Alexis, Diana. I don't even know how to say that one. We'll do Maria. I guess we'll pick that one. So this screen, it's all connected. If you go left, you'll eventually come back through this. You got to avoid everything, collect things. You got to find the key. You got to find the treasure. It'll signify it at the bottom there whenever you find one of the 2 things. The rest are just points. You don't want to touch anything else that's moving. We'll get in and show you once, hopefully. So there's the castle. I need to find the key and the treasure piece first. Oh, no! Got statues in the background. So there's the treasure piece. You can see down there in the middle. Now I just need the key to the castle. There's the key. And I know that it's only a few squares back, so I will go back this way and get into the castle, hopefully without getting hit by anything. You can see down there I have a key and the treasure piece now. Castle should be coming up. Oh, that's a fast little guy. There it is. So now you have to maneuver. There's all these different rooms. Oh, no! I want to get to a room without something in there. Oh, I made it right away. So there's a map, this whole big screen that you see where it's all black. There's that many rooms. You hardly ever find the end that quick. but I wanted to show you the map a little bit. In fact, let me move a little bit. So whenever you touch her, that's level 1, and then you go out and you do the same thing. Like I said, you never find it that quick. That's the quickest I've ever found it. Usually it takes quite a while. So let's switch it out here. That was Mermaid Enchanted Ocean. I haven't seen a ROM for that yet, but there should be more physical coming soon in Intellivision Revolution. I hope that they get, I don't think there's the, so far for digital physical, we have Pitfall Anthology that has Pitfall 1, 2, and 3. We have Intellivania, Fido's Adventure, Hotel Bunny, Pac-Man Anthology, and Super Mario Bros. So next up, we have Pitfall 1. That is available on the digital physical, but this is just Pitfall 1, not the whole anthology. This is like a collection of games. It's pretty good if you like Pitfall. It has the original Pitfall game on it. It has a version where you can't die. Your lives are infinite. And then there's another version where the timer doesn't count down and you have infinite lives. I don't know why I'm struggling on that word. There's 2 prototype versions of Robot Rubble, the final version of Robot Rubble, and then there's an, what do you call it? Endless Runner. So we all know what Pitfall is. There's Pitfall Immortal, where you don't ever run out of lives. Unbound is where the timer doesn't go down and you never run out of lives. 2 versions of Robot Rebel Prototype, the final version, and Jungle Escape. We'll show you Jungle Escape and Robot Rebel since you may not be familiar with Robot Rebel. Pitfall, I'm sure almost everyone knows what that is. So once you start, any button will jump. You just avoid everything, avoid the holes. You want to get as far as you can, collecting as much as you can. Oh no! Oh, that was close. You get greedy and that's how you die. It's not too hard early on. You start getting greedy trying to get that piece of gold that's in a spot where you should probably leave it alone. And you're like, yeah, I think I can do it. And then you die. So we're going to move on to Robot Rebel. I want to show you what it's like to die. You just float up the screen, tells you your score, and you start over. So I'll show you Robot Rebel. That's a homebrew on its own, one of the early ones. Some of my Intellivision games didn't have a new red sticker on them. Some of them didn't. Some people took it off maybe. But if I don't have one with a new red sticker and I don't have that version, I always buy it. I'm a ROM, or not a ROM. I'm a variant collector. Bears fan says, Casey, I need to know what kind of plastic case you use for your games. I bought some off eBay and the game boxes are way more snug in them. They don't slide easy. Send me a PM, email, message somewhere, Bears fan, and I'll send you the link. I have tons of them all over this room. I think Robot Rebel 3 is the full version. This was an unreleased game. So you've got a long throw and a short throw. Got him. Oh, I didn't get him again, though. And he got his spot back. Chuck's pretty good at, DJC's pretty good at this one. I missed, and he's going to get it back. Might get you this time. Yes. You can see him coming down the mountain. So there's the short throw. That comes into play later. So there's Robot Rubble. All, I think, 7 of those are available on this collection, Pitfall 1. Get that back. I don't think I've ever went through so many games at one time as tonight. I think next up, Princess Liddy, another PRG release, Intellivision Revolution. This game is unique to the Intellivision. It's really well done. It's one of my favorite games from PRG releases. I don't think this one has any digital version yet. I'm pretty sure that it will eventually. So this one's kind of like a cross between Joust, Bubble Bobble, Mario Brothers. Different kind of screen here. 1 or 2 player game. You got passwords. There's setting options. So you have to land on the top of their heads. And then you also have to kick them down. You go... Oop, and I got hit. Once you land on them, you also have to kick them when they're down, kind of like the egg on Joust. So there was the first level. This one's a little low volume. Grab 2 at 1. 2 on 1 for that one. And you'll get ice. But I mean, just like most games, it gets harder. Oh, I got hit. So this is another game I highly recommend. Okay, we'll move on. Catch up with chat here a second. Let me stick it back in the box. Eventually, a lot of these games are going to get longer gameplay sessions. Just need to get some free freaking time. I'm waiting for the CIB version of that game. Not sure if I've seen that on eBay yet. Pitfall, that's been there. It's been there. I know he has more, but yeah, definitely keep a lookout. If you guys ever want me to look, send me a message saying, hey, I'm looking for this game, and this game. As long as I don't have like 50 people doing that, I'm pretty good at keeping track of everything. I'll just keep like a little list. Bears Fan Goomba wants Pitfall 1. I'll reach out to the publishers. Sometimes they'll give me information on when they might do that. And if I see it, I'll send you a message real quick saying, hey, and a link. You better grab it quick. Joey Vibes, what's going on, sir? We're playing all the 2025 released homebrews. We got the Homebrew Awards coming up. Just giving everyone a glimpse at all the original, or not original, all the games that for first release for the year. And next up, what do we have? Stunt Cycle. Another PRGE release from Intellivision Revolution. I don't think there's anything like this on Intellivision either. So you got a lot of options in this one as well. You got Stunt Cycle, Motocross, Enduro. You got number of players. 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got win, no win, throttle being manual, automatic, landing jump, medium. I definitely would put easy at first. It's still not easy when you first start playing. Jumps, yes, no. and 1 for start. So you've got to hold the throttle. And I jumped way too far. I lost track of what the heck I was doing. So you push a direction on the disc. So like right here, and then farther is here, and you just go all the way around, and it's more throttle. So for this one, I want to say I had to go 1 more over, and I barely landed at the end of the ramp. Might be good for 1 more. It was. So now I know I barely made it. I need to go a little more throttle. Sometimes there's jumps. Oh, and I didn't make it on that one. Let's see this. What? Now it might be too far. Yep. It's pretty much like a memory game. You learn what throttle for what level, how many cars, and there's different versions of the game. Let's see, motocross. And I crashed at the end. It's basically how far can you go. You want to go through as quick as possible. You want to go up right before the obstacle. And I'm not doing a very good job. The faster you go, the harder it is to time it. And then let's see what the other one was. I forgot what the third one was. Enduro. So that's where you do both. So you have to hit the jumps and do the cars, and it just everything keeps getting harder. So that is Stunt Cycle. I guess I should do full screen when I do that. I've only given you the blue screen flash a few times. Try not to do that. Another PRG game is next. I know you're shocked. There's a lot of them every year. Oh, maybe I'm lying. It was released. Yeah, PRG review. This was Intellivision released from Intellivision Revolution. Death Star Strike. The ROM is also available. I think it's for free now. Intellivision.us. This is an updated and much better version of Star Strike, in my opinion anyway. Another game that's very loud. My TV's on the same level, and some games are just super loud while others are quiet, and some are somewhere in the middle. Lots of different options. Easy, hard, scoring, how many silos, silo distance, show computer, yes, TIE Fighters, Death Star. There's just like tons of cool stuff. You can see it looks like, what is that, X-Wing? Got the first one. Boom, 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 boom. Got the first one there. I think it tells you how long before the next one's coming. You can see that countdown timer. If you're a Star Strike fan, I love this version over the original. I had the original as a kid. I really like what David did to this one. Now the game sounds aren't very loud, but the title screen sure was. Got him. Missed that one. So there is Death Star Strike, an upgraded version of Star Strike from David Harley. Again, that ROM is available, I believe, for free on Intellivision.us. The physical version is from Intellivision Revolution. Definitely my favorite way to play Star Strike these days. Okay, next up. Where are we at here? On the list, they have it as Star Wars Death Star Battle. That's not right. Next up, Triple Action 2. I want to butcher his name. By Yannick Erb. He did all three of these games. You'll recognize one of them from the Tiny Contest. The other two were done afterwards. And it's a perfect package for Triple Action 2. Make sure, I can't remember if I showed you. There's the... Let me catch up here. Bart thinks he's funny. So the 2 is just white instead of wood grain and gold. Seems like it plays the same games. Almost all of it. There are a few games that are locked out. The controllers are removable on the 2, but the Sears unit and there are other versions, they're removable. You can also do it with adapters or the Intv port. You can use whatever controllers you want on any console you want with 8-bit widgets Intv port. That's an awesome product too. Flashback controllers as well. Well, I hear the 2 don't play. Yeah, there's a few like Donkey. They're ColecoVision games for the most part. Are you talking about? I'm pretty sure that was Star Strike you're talking about. Or are you talking? It's got to be. Yeah, the Parker Brothers box. It looks pretty good. So you've got 3 games in here: Asphalt, Canyon Escape, and Ring Racer. Canyon Escape was from the Tiny Contest in 2024. I believe this is an extended polished version. Got a little bit of story there, and you have to this is the truck version. You've got to repair your truck. You buy. I'm moving this around with the mouse. Go to the checkpoint when you're done. And you've got a machine gun here. Your vehicle will get damaged. And what you want to do, you can also drop the bombs like I just did there. And you want to get to the checkpoint. Now we're low volume again. You got flamethrower. Your truck will start, like right now, my rear end's yellow. So I may want, and they shoot it also, so I may want to start hitting them on the side instead of letting them hit my rear end, because you have to get so far without dying. And that is the first one. That's not too bad. I'm going to flash you guys. Yeah, you can't beat the sprint, guys. Especially streaming. You don't have to have all that equipment. Just plug it in. It looks beautiful. Yeah, the Sears Super Video Arcade. Don't want to send that. Hopefully I didn't send anything. StreamYard link. So Canyon Escape. This is the one from the Tiny Contest. Check set difficulties. So that missile, whatever it is always moving. As soon as it gets to you, it comes down straight at you. And I don't know why I can't see it. You can speed up, go slow. You have a shield. When you really need it, one of the action buttons is a shield. I thought I should see that more. I don't think I've ever played the cart on this one. And it's like anything, you want to get through the level. So I use my shield there just to show you guys. Doesn't get you. You want to save that though, because you're going to need it when you need it. You want to collect the hearts. That's going to give you health. The blue drops are your shield, if I remember right. You can shoot. You can shoot some of the rocks. You can't shoot the black ones, dark, whatever they are. So right there, I'm about out. So the blue increases your timer. The hearts are extra lives, maybe. 400 is how far I have to go. Why did I do that? 5 lives left. We'll see if we can get through one. We've got 300 to go. 300 meters, I think it is. Oh, that was close. I almost even panicked. What? $200. You can speed up when you really get adventurous. Oh. We're getting close. Just want to show a checkpoint. And this one has different, there's more to it. It's not just the same level here. Oh, sure, die right at the finish line. So now you'll see we're a boat on the water. Now we're on a river. I don't remember all what else it does, but that is that one. One more. This one's my least favorite of the 3, but it's still not bad. I can get so far in this one, and that's it. Bart says, I don't have the money or space to start collecting cards, so the sprint was perfect for me. I love it. Yeah. Everyone, different things work for different strokes for different folks. So here we've got Ring Racer. You have to collect the rings. You get so many rings, and you pass through the level. One ring or one circle is -1 ring for the red. A gold coin is 1. If you have the plus with a filled-in circle, that's 10 rings. And you press a button to go high speed. You just run around like this, avoiding the red. You also want to avoid like water or different things. You get different vehicles. That'll be like snow. There's different weather as well. So if you're going through something, you want to speed up. Sometimes they do anyway, if you really want to. You always want to get the 10s, because especially when you move on, it gets hard. Can't remember, how many is it? You run out of time too, so you want to go fast whenever you can. Is it 100? And I didn't make it. Level 1, 99 rings. Maybe it's 100. Does it say on here? No. But that is Ring Racer, the 3rd game on Triple Action 2. Ooh, we're 2.5 hours in, but we're getting close. I knew this was going to be a little bit of a long one, especially once it took 35 minutes to get through the intro and say hello to everyone in chat. There were so many people here earlier. It was unreal. Come on. That one doesn't want to get in there. Okay, next up. Triple Challenge 3. This is a different style of game. One of these games is from Brian's Man Cave, 1000 Miles. And I forget the card game that it's made after. Then you have Gold Digger and John Roddy, which are from Michael Hayes. This one is available digital from Intellivision Revolution. I believe you'll still be able to get physicals if that's your thing. It's just not something you can go to a website or an eBay store and just grab any time. You have to do it whenever he's doing them. Yeah, I think all of us in here are. You're welcome. It's fun for me too, because a few of them I haven't played too much, and it's nice to remind me of, man, I haven't played that yet. And it's a refresher for everyone for the awards. And we'll definitely be talking about the awards once they happen. So we got 1000 Miles, which is a card game. Is it Milbourne's? Milbourne? Some of you guys probably know it. It's a card game, strategy card game. That's what 1000 Miles is. So you have different cards, and I've forgotten how to play this. I played and made video and got really into it. And you're playing against the other person. I think you need I need the overlay. You got fixed cards. You can put the cards that stop them from doing certain things. Whenever they put those cards on you, you have to put a certain card before you can continue. Then you've got the distance cards, and you have to go 1000 miles. And it's a strategy card game, and it's basic graphics, but it's well done. It's fun to play whenever you get into it. But this is the card game. I never knew the 7800 existed until I found eBay, or the 5200 for that matter. I'm like, what the heck is this? Oh, I got the little flashy lines at the bottom. Normally I have this cropped out a little bit. You're seeing stuff that shouldn't even be seen on a normal television. John Roddery is a dice game. Let's do 4. So you roll the dice. You got a bonus for double 2s on this one. A zap is minus 80 points if you get a 3 and a 4. And man, I forgot how this one works too. But it's a dice game, and it's a strategy one. There's a lot of luck involved. And once you read the manual again, when it's been a while, it's pretty good. If you like dice games, you're definitely going to like this one. I mean, maybe some of you guys have played this before. I never heard of it before this version. One more on this collection. Megan says, Atari 2600, NES, Sega Master System are my biggest nostalgia, but the turbo's close there too. Intellivision is new for me, and I'm really enjoying seeing all of this. Obviously, Intellivision is for me. 2600 is right there as well. NES. I love the Master System, but it's not my top 5, but it's up there. Master System was awesome. TurboGrafx 16 is another one for me as well. I had it early on. I love all the shooters. A lot of the games on that one. Another game from Michael Hayes. Michael Hayes, Intilab, you should be following on Twitch. I keep trying to get him to come back to YouTube as well. Well, hopefully, eventually he will. Dale says, Casey, really appreciate you doing this. I'm making a list of games that I may want to buy digitally because I have the Sprint, and I look these up as you're going. That's awesome. If you ever have any questions or you want me to reach out to any of the publishers or programmers, I can definitely help anyone get in the right direction. My comment was a joke. I got the first ever Atari on Black Friday. They had the 7800 Plus for $50 for a few hours, so I grabbed those. Yeah, that's a good deal. I got like 5 of those. 4 or 5 at that price. Or one was like, what was it? I thought I was getting a really good deal. Was it 65 or 70? And then Woot came with the $50. I'm like, oh, I got to buy even more. The first one, I bought full price. Bears Fan Goomba. Megan, I only knew about the Intellivision because my grandma had one. And we would play it at her house. That's why I got one. That was my first console. I was only 5 years old when we got it, but that's why it holds a special place in my heart. Number of gold pieces to find. So you set the number of pieces. There's a few settings, and then you jump around here. You push a square, and it tells you there's a gold piece 21 squares away. 16, 13, 6, 3. And you want to get it in the least amount of squares as possible. So there I got one, 14.4 seconds. Now you can set 1 through 10. It keeps like your record there. And you basically just, it's a strategy game. You try to find it in the least amount of time and moves. Getting there. We're getting there. A little longer than I thought it was going to be, but that's okay. I want to get through them all. I didn't want to have to do a 2-part on this, just for a few more. Okay, next up, Ultimate Kong Jr. Intelligent Revolution, another PRGE release. Got a pile of games everywhere over here. At least they're all in the boxes after I'm done. It won't be too bad. 10 minutes, I'll have them all back up there. So you got Donkey Kong Jr., Donkey Kong Jr. Redux, Donkey Kong Jr. Arctic Freeze, Donkey Kong Jr. Evergreen. So there's a few different ways. Let's go to Redux. In addition to my Intellivision 2, I have several 2600 variants, 5200, 7800, ColecoVision, Vectrex. I have all of that, but an original Vectrex. I did sign up for the Mini. I played it, met the guys at PRGE, and I bought the VIP version, I think. Looking forward to the Mini. I have owned a Vectrex in the past. I haven't bought another one since I sold a bunch of stuff way back when. So there's a lot of different versions. This is Donkey Kong Redux. Here you got a lot of options. I'm just going to show you the game and then show you one or two players. You got one player over on the left, your high score on the right. Get the keys. Save your papa. I thought I could move over a little bit. What? Oh boy. All right, I'm gonna flash you guys. I hate it when I get that little bit of squiggly line at the bottom. You hit reset when that happens and it goes away. I think it's my upgraded console. So let's try Arctic Freeze. Oh, I'm hungry. Couple hours past dinner now. The only time I'm more than a few minutes, like 10, 15 minutes from eating, is whenever I'm streaming on Mondays. I've been on the same schedule for 25 years. Oh, no. So you got the same thing, but you got the Arctic look. There's a couple other versions of this. Again, this is Ultimate Kong Jr. I think it's pretty well done. Got 4 more, guys. 4 more. Then we'll close the poll. And don't forget, guys, tomorrow I will be on Retro Bliss Gaming and Mike's Gaming Gala. We're going to be going over our top 5 Intellivision homebrews all time. That'll be my 3rd night in a row on a show. So next up, we have Deadly Dogs. This was right after PRGE. And this is a game that's inside Tron Deadly Discs. But here it's its own game. Gatefold box, its own cart. You have its own manual, overlays. And it's pretty much the same game, but you've got all the parts from Burger Time. So this is a game. I do have this on the... And I ran right into it. How did I miss that? This is a game you definitely want to do run and gun on the Sprint. Run and gun on Tron is the best. It gives you the most gain. Whenever you can run around and not pause, man, it's nice. Got one of them. Doors, that is. So it's basically Tron Daily Disc, but you got wieners. And we'll cut it off with the recognizer. There it is. I haven't once looked over and seen that I forgot to go to the gameplay screen. That's surprising because I do that now and then. And I haven't done it once tonight, and there's only 3 games left. Okay, next up. Another great remake from, or hack from David Harley, and that is the Dreadnought Return. And I don't know, I'm pretty sure they got this from mine. Whenever they first were playtesting this, I made Intelligent Vision. This is like the Activision, and I did that on my sample box just so I had one to show. And then I noticed the final version had it on there. They never said anything, but it looks really good like that because it looks original. So this is David Harley. This one published from Intellivision Collector. I love shooters. I didn't have this one as a kid, but I do love Dreadnought Factor. Level 1 through 7. Oh, this game's a lower volume. Now watch gameplay be really loud. So gotta slow down. The first level you can't get hit. It just lets you learn. Like right now, you can see they hit me, nothing happens. But after this level, they can. You want to shoot all the guns. Some things are shooting, some things are the bombs. You want to get these engines on the end, they'll move, the ship will move slower. You can slow it down right here. Oh, I didn't get that one. So now you're going to make another pass. You eventually have to get everything on the ship before it gets to Earth or the planet, whatever it is. We're not going to do it all, but I'll just show you. Well, once you hit all the engines, it's dead in the water. So there we've got all 4 of them. So now we would just have to systematically destroy everything on there. Oh, come on. I tried twice and I still missed that guy. So there is Dreadnought Return, Intelligent Vision from Intellivision Collector. The ROM is Intellivision.us. You can get the complete in box from IntellivisionCollector.com. I believe that one's a freebie now on Intellivision.us. Quick plug for David's Sprint package. There are a lot of games on there, something around $40, $15, all the Sprint files. I bought it right away. Definitely worth it. You will not be disappointed if you have a Sprint. Go to Intellivision.us, spend $15, support him. He'll give you somewhere around 40 games and all the Sprint files ready to just drag over. Such a great deal. Next up, we've got Phoenix, another shooter. Very hard to get a high score. Crash 7's the only one I know that can get like 300,000. Chuck and I are like 50 to 80,000. Some games I can turn this on and like 3,000 points. It's like, really? Yeah, I try not to flash, but sometimes. Yep, save your papa. Get that man a burger. I'm hungry, man. It's like 2 hours is a long time for me, but every week this happens. I did eat like a peanut butter granola bar, but that's not cutting it. My lunch, I usually eat like a little before 11:30, so it's been over 8 hours since I've had a meal. I love the box art for Stunt Cycle. Yeah, that one looks pretty good. Deadly Dogs was one of the first games I bought digitally when I got my Sprint. I love this game. Have you done the run and gun hack yet? If you haven't, do that. If you need help doing it, let me know. I'll gladly help you. Run and gun is the way to go on Night Stalker, Tron, the Deadly Dogs, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, Deadlier Disc, which is David's hack version of Tron Deadly Disc, which in my opinion is the best version. I believe that's free as well on his website, Intellivision.us. Getting chased around by a bunch of wieners is how Mike's mom paid her way through college. Probably Mike too. We're not going to do it all. Something Phil's mom has never said. For RetroSig, what's going on, sir? I've only seen you a little bit on Discord. What's going on with you? Are you getting any closer? House stuff coming back to streaming? I purchased the Phoenix digital copy, one of my favorite coin ops. Yeah, I like this one too. I don't think I ever played the arcade, but I like it. I'm a huge shooters fan. Probably not going to do very good on this. It's been a while. But luckily, I'm not playing long enough to... like, you want to get them when they're coming down, going back up. They're worth more points. Be patient. Avoid the... Like, that's what you want right there. I'm just going to try to get through. I want to show you another screen. I want to show the boss, really. We're almost done. I'm like, this one will give a little bit longer. I love the boss. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Pushing up is your shield. If you accidentally push at an angle, you'll use your shield, and you're actually vulnerable whenever it comes off. Oh, come on. Got him. Wow, I didn't get crap on that one that time. Got them all good there, though. Oh, I meant to hit... I was trying to hit a button for shield. I hit up! Got it. So you want to clear it and then use your shield. You get the most points getting all this stuff. But you got to be careful because they will shoot at you too. So that was the boss. I really wanted to show the boss. So we did. Game's good. It's not easy to get a good score, though. At least don't compare yourself to Crash 07. Post all the scores. I think he's the best player of this I've seen. Us mere mortals, that's all right. Compete against us. I don't even try when it comes to like Crash 07. Okay, I think this is it. We're down to October 31st, which that's Halloween. We got Pumpkin Trilogy 2. Now, each of these games individually come out free. Oscar Toledo G, Nano Chess, the guy that does Inti Basic, does a lot for the community, makes a lot of games. He's huge reason we have a lot of what we have. Not many games came out before Inti Basic. And he does a pumpkin game, a Halloween game every single year. And this is the newest one that came out Halloween last year. And the final game of the night. We'll close the poll and be about 3-hour show. Not bad, I guess, considering we showed every homebrew that came out last year. Did that backwards, but at least it wasn't a flash. Yes, you can get Electronite. You can get that one. I highly recommend Phoenix. And then I'll challenge you to a live head-to-head, sir. Anytime any of you guys have a way to play, I would love to do a 5 or 10 minute game. Live head-to-heads is part of the show. Mr. Bassman! Yeah, Electronite has that ROM. Did I miss anything from For Retro's sake? Curious how he's been doing. Oh, here we go. I'm doing well, thanks. Moved in January, but the move-in is still always happening. Hoping to come back to stream soon. It'll be good to have you back, sir. It feels like you've been gone forever. Tell you what, this man can play Nintendo games. Unbelievable how good he is at almost everything. It is. Electronite. Email electronite@hotmail.com. Where is it? Banners. Email right here on the screen, electronite@hotmail.com. Almost everything is available at this point except for the stuff that was sold to someone else, which we'll find out more about that later. electronite@hotmail.com. I bought Phoenix. All you have to do is email them on their site. I bought Mr. Do and Phoenix. Both good games. All right, so you got Pumpkin Bakery, you got Pumpkin Castle, and Pumpkin Taxi. So I'm sure you guys know what this is. You got a Tapper game. All right, so there is the first game. And we already know Halloween we're getting another game. Oh boy, it's really late. I even have alarms going off. So that was Pumpkin Bakery. Now we got Pumpkin Castle. I believe that's the platformer if I remember right. Yep. Like most games, starts off fairly easy and then not so much. This is where they try to stick their spear in your buttocks. Could have went there. Come on. So there's Pumpkin Castle. And now the next one, I believe, is the newest one, Pumpkin Taxi. You played a Tapper earlier today? What was your high score? I've never really played that for a high score. I've played it a few times. Yeah, I'm gonna get, I don't know what was for dinner tonight, but I know the family already ate. Because we usually eat about 2 hours ago, which is 6 o'clock our time. It's only 8 o'clock right now. But we've been going 3 hours, but I've been up here for 4.5 hours. So you got to find the two pieces. There you go. There's one there. Now there's the second one. And it's timed. Ooh, that was an easy one there. I like to start at the top or bottom so I don't have to go back and forth. Whoa, what'd I miss? And do like that. Now I know it's up. There we go. I saw it out of the corner of my eye. So there's Pumpkin Taxi. I mean, this one gets harder eventually as well, but early on, it's not that difficult. All right. Let's check on the poll, close that out. All right, so 71 votes now. There's a chat poll if you're in here and you haven't seen it. How many of the 2025 complete in-box homebrews did you purchase last year? That doesn't mean like games that didn't come, only games that came out in 2025. So we had 59% people in here said they purchased 0 physical games. 21%, which was the largest, 1 to 5, which is acceptable. That's one every few months. 6 to 10 homebrew games, 8%. And the category I'm obviously in, 11 plus, 11%. So let's end that poll. There we go. Come back in here, catch up on chat, and make sure I didn't miss anything here. Oh, I did one cool thing. I had a few other categories that I haven't had in a while, and some of them new for the first time. Let me turn off this. I'm not used to having my Retro Tink 5X Pro on. I'll leave that sucker on all night. I'm used to the Sprint here lately. Cool stuff. So I missed it, but sometime, I think it was in February, Rev did a piece of wall art and television related. He took a console and a controller and a game and kind of he connected it all to a piece of barnwood. So I was thinking, man, I would like to do this. I know if you guys have seen that like artwork, they put it in frames. I'm thinking I have a ton of consoles. I would like to do something like this and put it in a frame and then hang it on in the game room wall. But I would do it like on white and black frame, and I don't know, just glue everything in. I'm not really sure yet, but that kind of stuff looks really cool to me. I definitely want to do something. I have a lot of consoles. You can use a console that doesn't work on something like this. Talked about all of that. Did the Ask Intellivision Gamer. Did the poll. Played all the games. I don't think I'm missing anything at this point. If you guys weren't here earlier, Ivory Tower Collections has this Intellivision 1 RGB upgraded. And then you see the little things at the bottom. He's got controller ports in on this one. So all you have to do is plug in arcade sticks and game pads right there in the front. Or you can use the original controllers. That is really cool. You'll get an amazing picture. Definitely, if you want to get an upgraded console, have something repaired, Ivory Tower Collections is one of the best. Make sure didn't miss anything. Say goodbye to everyone. Anyone have insight to why Dragon Quest? Reach out to me. Send me a message, Dark Underdog. I can take care of that for you. I can tell you exactly what to do, sir. That game is really good too. Physical media for the win, says Trichome. I like both. I'm not hating on either side. I mean, I buy all the physical. I buy all the digital. I buy all the digital physical. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. It was a little long one today. I've been pretty good at getting them at 2.5 hours, which is, I've been well over 4 hours before. But I wanted to show all the 2025 homebrews in one show, and anyone can come back and check them all out. Yeah, wall art's pretty cool. There's a lot of cool stuff. Like I have this, and this is what I'm talking about. Psycho Stormtrooper Roger Matthews sent me this as a gift. Oop, let me get this off here. So it's in a black and white frame. This is something like I would want to do for the console, but you would need a little bit thicker of a frame. But I want this kind of look, but have the whole console in it. That's a game board. But if you don't know who Roger Matthews is, he was part of Intelligent Vision when it first started, and he did all of the Orphan Overlay sets. There's 3 different sets of those. He was heavily involved in the Intellivision homebrew community early on, was a big collector, a regular on the show here. He's been on a few times. Really good guy. Retro Gamer, what's going on? We're 3 hours and 7 minutes in. Thank you. Yeah, nothing like eating your cake and having it too. I agree. Speaking of that, we have some cake downstairs unless I ate it all for dessert. Costco had a chocolate chip cookie, those square rectangular cakes they've been doing about this tall, pretty good size. They had a new one and we got it the other day for a family event and we have some left. I'm like, I'm going to have a piece of that. Oh, just there is an update for Space Intruders, update 3.13. Cool. I'll have to get that. That's a really good game. Search for Space Intruders on itch.io. Just do Google search, itch.io, Space Intruders Intellivision, free download. Definitely play that. I'm going to bed. Kelly passed out an hour ago. All right, guys. Don't forget, for those of you that are left, tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 Eastern, I will be a guest on Retro Bliss Gaming's channel and Mike's Gaming Gala. They do a podcast together every Tuesday. We are going over our top 5 Intellivision homebrews all time. That'll be my 3rd show in as many days. But looking forward to that. I'm always up to talk about Intellivision with you guys. Reach out to me anytime if you need help on anything. Point it in the right direction. Just want some advice. Just want to chat about Intellivision. I don't mind. If I don't respond, it's not because I'm ignoring. It's because I somehow missed it. So definitely send a message again. I respond to everybody, guys. That's why I'm here. I love Intellivision. I love chatting with everyone. So we'll see you guys tomorrow or next week. And thanks for being here. I appreciate you all.
Rise up, get ready for the fight. The Intellivision gamer, shining so bright. Reviews and gameplay, he's got it all from classics to new. He stands tall, interviews and insights. He's on a mission, unleashing the power of retro intuition. He's got the knowledge, passion untamed. Until him rock the burning with the flame. YouTube's his stage, says brothers unite. Intellivision gamer, he brings the light with the game console.